Ooh, welcome to The Real Deal with me, Larry Lawton, and I got the best guest I've had on in a long time. I got a great friend of mine who is Bulldog from the Rude Awakening show in Ocean City, Maryland. He's been in radio for forever. He's a good friend. We're going to smoke cigars. We're going to drink some Angel's Envy. He's going to fuck with me about my sound system already.
Can I start with that?
Sure.
You lazy fuck. You went and you used the music for your big Larry Lawton. You have this giant podcast. You are worldwide. You are
86
large
country.
86
fucking countries.
Okay. And you have the nerve to use the standard music that comes with this equipment? Larry.
I'm giving you a Crooked Diamond, Churchill. That's the good ones. Hey, listen. Yes, he's just busting my chops because people have done that before. I have as you know, I have all the fucking same.
Okay, you don't know how to use this stuff. We're going to teach you how to do this. Did you just wait? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Larry just did my show for 4 hours, and I'll tell you, he's a great guest. He's a great friend, and I appreciate him doing this. Did you see how many buttons I have to push during that show to make things happen?
Way fucking too many for me. Hey, I'm watching you do that show, and you're all over the place, and I'm loving it like a big time. And I'm saying, well, Bulldog, you got to do my show. And he goes, sure, I'll do your show anytime you want, La. So I'm coming. I said, I'm setting up my show, and I know how to set it up quick. Yeah, as you can see, I do it. It's so convenient what I do.
I love
online,
this.
where you're going to be everywhere.
Cool.
It's really cool. And I'm looking at you, and you're fucking button checking shit doing this. You know what I do? Hello, everybody. I got two sponsors, Oliva Cigars, who are the best. They are my partners with this. And I have uwager.lv. It's it's the biggest gambling site in Costa Rica and the biggest online since 1998.
Okay.
So they're my sponsors. And look at this. This is what I call the real deal.
Yeah, that was a tractor.
We got a fucking goddamn backhoe going by.
We are in a parking lot, and I guess it's my parking lot, kind of.
It is.
So,
what do you mean?
so not just any parking lot, but it's great. You're gonna have backhoes going by and all sorts of stuff and real noise and real great
and you
cigars.
know what? Everybody will tell you this, Bulldog. My show is called The Real Deal because whatever happens. We don't cut. We don't edit. We don't do. You don't either. Obviously, you're a live radio show. Is that some cigar? Where do you take that cigar?
It's the first time I've had one.
Oh my God, you're gonna love that fucking cigar. And hold on, while you keep it to talk.
Yeah, I guess he can leave me alone. I do this, folks. So those who don't know me, I have been doing radio since. I guess I broke into it in '77, Larry. That's when it really started. So
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Yeah. And cheers to you.
Man, I'm telling you. I'm sitting here having an Angel's Envy with my buddy.
Wow. Great cigar. Angel's Envy. Great bird. Oh my.
Fuck. Are we living good?
It's good.
Good. And I always do. In the beginning of shows, and we do them as long or as short as we want. This is going to be long. I just have that feeling.
Okay. I have no idea what we're talking about, which is so weird for me because I'm usually on that side. Asking the questions.
I know. And you are so organized. I mean, you really are. Your whole team is great, too. I want to tell them right here on air. They're nice. You guys, I've never had a bad time with you guys. I'm going to take Marla out. I need to take her out. Maybe she'll hear that. I'm coming back, Marla, Thursday. You guys are very organized, obviously. And, we talked about that. If you really, anybody out there, I know you guys listen to me. You like it. You put it on during work. You can do it wherever. And they tell me that's what a lot of people do. They just listen. They're warehouse people. They will listen. And I'm telling you, from all over the world. But the local radio shows are a lot of fun. And if you're invested in your community in any way, you should check out a local show. I don't mean the TV, more the radio. Because I think radio, first of all, it's longer.
Radio's more fun.
And it's a longer format, You know
what I've always said is I used to be syndicated. And you can't tell my voice right. I'm just coming off of laryngitis, so I wish I didn't feel this bad. It is a great cigar.
Oh yes.
But
I'm not just saying that either.
No, I'm not either. I wouldn't lie to you.
No, why? I mean, like you said, it's a fucking great cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Good draw.
Smooth. It's mellow. Yeah. It's good. But what I love about local radio, I hated being syndicated because when I was, they made you take breaks. At like 18 minutes after the hour, I had to take a break. At 51 minutes after the hour, I had to take a break so all the local stations could get their stuff in. And now I have the most unique, and I will say, I have the greatest radio job in radio because we are independently owned. I don't work for iHeart or any of those big companies. This is one station. One guy, my friend Lawton Moore, owns that station.
Does he own Secrets here
Yeah,
too?
he owns Secrets. He owns everything here. I mean, everything you could see. So,
and he's got a distillery too.
He has a distillery, has a bar. He's got tons of stuff. Yeah, but he's one of the most unique, just a great guy, great friend, and I get to do what I want to do. He's cut me loose, and there's no political bias. He never has told me to say this, do that. You have to no. And when I had to take breaks at certain times for the syndicated shows, the problem was you'd be in the middle of an interview and now we got a break, and it cuts everything up.
You know,
I hated it.
That's true. I do TV and I was on LA Live, which is the biggest show in LA not long ago, 6 months ago or something, and the producer there knows me well, and he's helping us. Well, we're working on a cooking show, and he's part of it. And he started LA Live. He was worked with Maury Povich. He was on A Current Affair. This is good friends of mine.
How can you do a cooking show? You don't look like you eat anymore.
You know,
I lost all this weight. My God,
and I feel good.
You look fantastic,
Thank
Larry. You really do. You look great.
You know, and I feel better than ever, Bulldog. I'm still strong as an ox. My hands are strong. But, you know, I'm not carrying
Here comes our backhoe. Yeah.
I'm not carrying around that 55 extra pounds. I think I'm at a bubble now. I'm 205, 208. It's so hard. I was 260 when I started. And, you know, we're big guys. And you carry it around long enough, it's my back. You know, I have a very bad back. And I just feel good. I love to work. I'm a workaholic. Everybody knows. They go, Larry, you put out content. You don't take breaks. You know, I take them when I want or do stuff, you know, when I want. And that's how I do. Like, this is kind of a break to me. Coming awesome. To see you, you know, when I was, you know, what people don't know is I came to Bulldog show today. I called him 2 days ago, maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
And I said, hey, Bulldog, I'm on my way through. He goes, get your ass over here. Get on the show. Like he said, he runs his own show. That is big. And I got to give that guy, your owner, a lot of credit because he believes in you to do the right thing. You know, sometimes people can fuck you up. And, you know, we've had our disappointments in life. I mean, on the radio, with people we hire, it just happens. And that's okay. I don't ever get mad anymore. My cousin is a guru. That lady has saved my life.
Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl's gone.
Okay.
But Cheryl, when I was in prison, saved my life. I mean, I was going to go crazy. And she said, Larry, you have sensory overload. You better get on that bus. Don't say anything. You can snap and kill somebody. And that's when I first got out. It's a true story. And I couldn't order a sandwich, Bulldog. I was totally institutionalized. And I didn't know it. And I was educated. I got my degree. I did everything. I read the paper. But I was so fucking institutionalized. People don't know when you go to prison and you like today, you and I are going to make approximately 1,500 choices. You and I, the average person.
Okay.
What are you going to get up? How many cups of coffee? You're coming on my show. You're not. Whatever, 50. The average inmate makes 100. So no matter how you fucking try to train him, he's going to have sensory overload. But we're not really going to get into the prison stories today.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's interesting. You're
I'm coming on you next week if you want.
If you want,
I don't care. You know,
sure.
Listen, I never want to be a burden. You know that. And I mean that. But I know what you're saying. But listen, I do enough TV or radio to know. Yes, comedians and.
Yeah, you do.
It's people
you
say
do you do a lot of stuff to the point where I told you this before. My son.
I love this fucking guy. You know, he's playing work.
What's that?
He's doing nothing. He's
playing
work.
No, he's not doing anything.
I say he's playing work.
Yeah, my son had said to me one time, you know, he watches your videos. He knows who you are. He's all excited. He said to me, hey, I said, no, I know this guy. What do you mean? No, I really know this guy, Jack. And it is a real funny story, quick story. So my son is.
You could say anything
we don't have to take a break.
The fuck you want.
I keep looking for the dump button.
He's looking for the button to shut me up today. That was great.
I had the dump button on the air because we're regular terrestrial radio, and I had the dump Larry a few times. Four times I dumped.
That's not bad.
That's not good.
You fucking great. That's not good.
but it's funny to me. So my son, who obviously growing up, I've always been in radio, and being in radio, I've interviewed everybody you could imagine,
and we're going to talk about that.
I mean,
do want to talk about
everybody you could imagine of it. And you would think the kids being around it would have certain people they're fascinated by, like, you know, I can't even think of names, but huge people you would, you know.
Sure.
And my son has asked me for one autograph in all these years. He's 25 now. He found out there was a television show called Lizard Lick Towing. I don't know if you remember this.
Yeah, this big fat guy goes around fucking towing cars.
Right.
That's and then the people yell at him on the fucking street.
That's him.
Yeah.
So my son says, Dad, you got this guy. Can you get me an autograph? I said, what?
Lizard Lick
of all the people, I mean, I've had athletes and movie stars, A-listers, this, that. That's all he wanted. And I got it for him. And then the next time I saw him get excited was when I told him I know Larry Lawton.
No,
it was like, I watch him all the time. You're everywhere, Larry.
YouTube. Yeah, you know what happened, and you know me for a long time. You knew me before YouTube. Mm-hmm. It was funny. I was trying to think how we met, Bulldog.
I don't remember.
It's so because it's been a while, and you know I came here. I remember the last time you were sick. You didn't remember. I fucking got injured in Fire Island. I either hit a deer. I was so fucked up. I got hit a deer or I fucking did something. I was fucking out there. I ended up having to do a Fox News show the next day. This was a Monday. So I get on what they call the death boat in Long Island. Because you're 6 a.m. Everyone's fucking hungover going to work into the city or whatever. This is from Long Island. And I get on the fucking ferry. I actually drive in with a buddy of mine. And matter of fact, Warner McGray, I'm going to be seeing him soon. So I go in and I don't know anything that I'm hurt at all. And sure enough, I go in and I do this Fox show, do the whole hour, and I'm heading to you at that time. It's about 5 hours, I'm guessing, from the city to come to see, you know, in Ocean City, Maryland, give or take, whatever it is. Yeah. And I fucking get on the road, and now it's nighttime or 6, 7 at night, and my side is hurting. I lift up my shit. My whole side is black and blue. I mean, major black.
You don't know what you hit.
Don't know what I hit. I was doing the golf tournament the next morning.
Yeah.
I go to the emergency room here in Ocean City because my doctor friend said, Larry, you have internal bleeding. You got to go. I go, and I hate that shit. I go anyway. I go, and the doctors want to call the police. They think somebody beat me or hit me. I said, listen, do I look like a guy who don't give a fuck?
No one's going to beat this guy.
No, I mean, especially then, I'm a fucking gorilla.
Yeah.
And I said to the guy, I said, no, I'm good. Don't worry much. I was already in whatever. They end up reluctantly did. And I, to this day, I have pictures of it. I go to the golf outing. I make the fucking golf outing at fucking 8 a.m. I'm like that. If I tell you I'm going to be here.
And I wasn't there, but you were there. It was my tournament.
Well, obviously, you know, we have our issues, both of us. But you know, what happened, Bulldog, is the people don't get, I'm just like that. If I tell you I'm going to be somewhere, I'm going to be there. I don't do that. I told you this morning I was going to be here at 6 o'clock. You text me.
You were there?
Ready? Whenever you're ready, send them over. Whenever you're ready. Mm-hmm. Here's our worker.
Yeah. Well, he's doing something. He's got something in there.
Oh, I love this fucking shit. So anyway, Bulldog, so we're sitting there, and I wanted to, you know, I do your show, and I just love the way we connect. I mean, it's so good, your staff, everybody, and you and I connect, because we laugh. We're the same age.
But my show is like this. It's just two guys talking. I always want people to feel this way. People always ask, what's your show about? I try to stay away from politics. I try to stay away from religion.
I do too.
I say, you know, you stay away from politics, religion, and money, you'll be pretty good. But I always want listeners to tune in and feel like they just walked in right here and sat down in the room.
And part of the conversation.
Exactly.
That's why we call this the real deal.
I love this thing.
We call it.
And I like the fact you're doing it in an RV.
I am in awesome. An RV right now in his parking lot. Matter of fact, when I told him, I said, hey, Bulldog, I'm coming and I have a huge, and we're going to fuck with someone today. We're going to fuck with one of your friends because we're going to Bluetooth them and we're going to call them on the radio.
No problem.
We're going to have fun. You and me going to have fun today.
I'll do whatever you want.
Now,
what do you want me to do? I don't care.
This is fucking great.
Yeah.
So I came in and I said, Bulldog, I got a pretty big RV. Is there a place to park it? He goes, yeah, park it wherever you can. So I pulled in last night. So your manager goes, well, that's a little too big for up near the door. You said park near the door. He goes, anywhere in the parking lot. He goes, I said, well, how close can I get? He goes, not too close. It's too big. Because, I mean, this is big.
Yeah, this thing's big.
And it's wide.
Yeah,
Look at it. It's a house.
Yeah, it's like, what, 40 feet? I mean, this is big.
Yeah, it's close to 38 feet, but it's with the endings. But it's wide. This is what they call a mega slide.
Okay.
This goes from here all the way to the back of the unit. Whole thing goes out.
It's cool.
And it's just like we're having a good time. We're just
smoking cigars. I mean, I can't do this in my studio. I could drink, but we can't smoke cigars.
Well, I could do anything. It's
my
studio.
I know. I was gonna say, it's a little
and
bit
that's
different.
what everything I own, whether it's nice cars or whatever, people say, I said, listen, I buy things for my enjoyment, not for anybody, not for resale, not fucking, fuck it. If I want to smoke, I'm fucking smoking.
That's where you and I are. I'm a car guy.
Okay.
I don't eat in my car. I'm crazy about cars. I love
I'm
cars.
not per se. I mean, I have a nice car.
Yeah.
I went looking for my it's an older Mercedes, 2005, the hard top convertible. I looked all over Florida. I went to Tampa to get it, 3 hours away. Had it. It takes so much money to keep fixing it, but what the fuck? I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's something that I love, and because I love convertible. I'm in Florida.
Sure.
I mean, who the fuck doesn't want a convertible in Florida?
Bald guys.
Yeah, no, that's called a hat. You were talking on your show today. You had a group in there about the hair. I tried the laser. It doesn't work.
You what?
The laser in the head? Because I'm like you. I want it off. I don't want to have to shave.
Yeah.
You mentioned that.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything during the show.
I wouldn't do laser on my head.
No, I tried it.
Really?
I tried it, and it does not work. I used to get pissed at the black guys in prison because they have a thing called it smelled.
It's called. I know it's
like,
the powder.
It's like Nair
magic shade.
Magic shade.
Yeah.
And they fucking have that shit, and it smells like fucking rotten eggs. I used to say, "Motherfucker, get away from me!"
They put it as a powder. They mix it up.
Motherfucker, you can't do it as a white guy. The pigmentation.
No.
Yeah, it burns you. But it's funny because I'm always like jealous. I mean, because I wish we could just put something on and take it off. Because I shave not every day.
I shave every day.
Every day?
Yeah, I do. I don't feel clean unless I do. I shave my head. The reason I shave,
I do too. I literally do.
I used to have the
ball.
Yeah.
My dad had a horseshoe.
So then I got sick and it fell out, and I said, "The hell with it! I'm just going to do it." And I said, so now I started doing it every day, and I love it. It's clean. It's easy. I don't have to blow dry anything.
No,
I don't have to comb anything. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to get a haircut. I love it.
I actually, I've been bald since I had a fight in prison, and I said, "Fuck this shit. They ain't pulling my hair, motherfucker." And it was a pretty vicious fight. So I ended up shaving my head. I was going bald anyway, obviously. And I said, fuck this. I shaved my head totally. And I love it. Like, I don't do it every day. I do it every other day, maybe every 3. It depends. Like on this trip, I'm growing a beard now.
I see that. Yeah.
Just to do something different, and fucking, I get crazy with a razor. I'll fucking shave my whole fucking body. People go, "You're fucking crazy." I go, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck." I shave the fucking, I mean, it starts growing, obviously. I can't do it. I don't know how they fucking do it every fucking day, the women or whatever they fucking do.
Well, we shave our head every day.
That's true. So, and I do. I just,
but I like, I feel cleaner, like when I'm done.
If
I don't do it, I feel dirty. If there's a little stubble coming out, it's like, eh.
You look great, though. No, you look great. Right, and your show, again, you work so hard today. I got tired. I had to come back to the RV. I said, wait a minute. I got to go take a break. Let me go get the disc.
So here's the problem. I'm a control freak. So for me.
I think we both are.
But for me, I have people in there. Coach is awesome. He's a computer whiz.
He is. I remember him from the last time.
If I wanted Coach to do all the button pushing that you see me do, he could control because we have cameras too.
I see.
We've got like 16 cameras in the studio.
Can my audience look at that show anywhere?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, ocean98.com.
Just ocean98.com.
If they go to ocean98.com, they can watch it live. There's going to be a podcast of you on there.
Okay, yeah.
They can listen to the show.
I want everybody out there. If you will listen to my show when this goes up, and we'll put it up, you can listen, see me on Bulldog show
for sure. Yeah,
good. Okay, Ocean 98.
Well, you can't see it because I don't think they stream the video, but they do have the audio.
Good. Yeah. Okay, good enough.
So they could do that, but Coach could do all that. But I'm doing it because I'm a control freak. I want everything to be
so fucking.
If it, I just strive for perfection. That's it.
You are just like me.
It's not perfect.
But you know what I'm learning as I'm getting bigger with everything I do. And you know, I was a gangster, so I had, you know, you did things right or you got killed, or you did things because you know you didn't disrespect. There's certain things we had to do, obviously, but I've learned now that I need to get away from let people do their jobs, if that makes sense. And
It does,
it's
but it's hard. It's
hard.
hard.
I a very hard problem for me. I have my son who works for me; he's the manager, and then I have my editor, and he's very good. And I have one other person, two other people, really. And you know what? I have to let them do their thing, and I especially with the cigar company now. I mean, but it just cost me some things because I didn't take the lead. I let
Okay.
somebody else take the lead, and things weren't done, and they changed. And it's okay. It
But
works out. It will work
blend,
out.
the
Oh, it's
blend,
100% me.
Yep. The blend. This is a great smoking cigar.
Thank you.
It really is, and I gotta hand it to these guys that the box,
Oh,
this crooked diamond box. I've never seen a box like this. It turns into its own humidor. It's beautiful. These things are great. What's the company called?
Oliva
Oliva
Cigar is my partner in this, and
Yeah.
I don't even say partner. I own it all.
Okay.
But they're my supplier.
But
I'm the distributor. I'm their supplier.
This is top notch. This
Thank
is first class. I mean, this is a nice box. You know, I always looked at Apple. Like when Apple, you buy an Apple product, I look at the packaging.
Oh, absolutely.
And, maybe I spent way too much money on that phone, $1,000.
But
now you're opening this up and going, wow, this is some awesome packaging. This is great. Every little bit matters. I'm an
Apple guy.
I am too. I have a business, and part of our business, my wife.
I want to talk about that because I looked at it online.
Yeah,
and I'm all about. Okay, we're gonna do this thing because I really wanted to talk about it.
Okay,
I'm about things that make. Listen, I am two things I don't do anymore in my life. I don't do drama. I don't give a fuck who you are, where you are. I used to have a girlfriend. Remember, for a long time, 14 years. We broke up about 8 months ago, a year ago, and it was over drama. Not great. She's still a good person. I help her out. I still do things, a lot of that. But I can't do drama, Bulldog. I don't listen at our age. Drama is out the fucking window, man. And I don't do stress. So here's why I actually liked what you showed me. He has this product. I'm gonna let you explain it, but I'm gonna show you what I looked at.
Okay.
Just showed you.
Yeah.
It's something where you can. It's kind of a stress reliever, and I always grab things. I used to do the fidget stick. Okay. I used to do the things to keep my fucking mind or my brain or my to get it off some bad. I had some issues. I mean, I was abused in prison. I was abused as a kid, and I've learned to control all those things my own way. And you have to, because I don't make excuses. Anything that happens, I don't believe in excuses in life. I think everything that happens happens for a reason.
God, you and I are so much on the same page with that. And I've had bad shit happen. Everything's happened for a reason.
Absolutely.
I agree with that.
And you
100%.
know what? And I learned from it. And if I could educate someone, I tell young people come to my program, listen, you got caught shoplifting, you got caught DUI, whatever the fuck you did. You now have experience that not everybody has. A lot of people actually don't have. And you could tell them and educate them on how bad it was, the night in county jail or the bullshit you had or whatever the fuck it is, because we all have it.
Yep.
I mean, that's why I say I'm no smarter than young people or your son or anybody. I just got experience in a place they don't want to go.
Larry, I tell him that all the time. I'm trying. Actually, my son and I are getting into business together with something.
Oh, I love it. And I'd love to help with this.
And one of the things that I'm doing, it's just he and I, we're getting into some.
That was a nice way of saying "fuck you, Larry."
I'm not getting in with anybody else. No, and I'll tell you what, I don't want any partners. I don't want any partners. I have one partner in my business. That's my wife in our business, and that's cool.
Love it.
And we stay in our own lane.
I'm like that too. I own everything I own.
I stay in one lane. She stays in the other. But my son and I are going to get into some property. Okay, because he's 25. I want to start doing some rental properties and get him into it. And I'm doing it for him, but I'm giving up a lot of control of it too. I want him to do
it's
this.
a harder business than you think. I own those too.
We have some now, but I want to get him into it. And so I
show him how hard it is.
Stuff. But it's one of these things. I tell him I'm not smarter than you. I'm just more experienced. And that I think is the key. You just said it. It's not about being smart. It's about experience.
Bulldog. I said, listen, we know young people have the brains, and especially technology. I'll tell you a quick story. I was on a board with the government for my program. So I go up to this big fucking conference room up in D.C. I think I came here one time because I was going from fucking here.
Absolutely.
So
that's when you went to D.C. That was a big deal.
That was a big deal.
You got your badge.
Matter of fact, I was recognized on the floor of Congress.
I remember that. That's when it was.
That's exactly what it was.
So whatever that was.
That was 2013.
Okay, so that's when it was.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if that's when we met or if
I think we met before that.
I think we did.
Yeah. And I went up there, and it was a big deal. And I'm at this conference table with, chiefs of police, big wigs. And you know me, I don't give a fuck who they are. I really don't. And so one of the guys said, some of these kids we got to give up on. I got up. Now, and you remember me bigger than, I got up, and I slammed my phone on the table, and everybody fucking's looking at me. And I says, let me ask you something. Can anybody in here fucking program their phone quicker than their 15-year-old daughter? As a matter of fact, I can tell you when it was, because my daughter's 27. She was 15, so it's 12 years ago. Wow, yeah, that's about 2011, about that, give or take. And I said, can anybody in here? And they all look at me. I said, no. I said, here's what happens. You and I get a phone. We open it. We look at the direction. We hit a button. We get there. Read the direction. Hit a button. My son or daughter at that time, I says, takes it, hits a button, reboots it, hits more buttons, reboots it, gives it back to me quicker, faster. What does it show us? They learn differently than us.
Absolutely.
And they're smart. We have to let them, but don't give up on them.
But the experience, though, that you don't, like, all right, with your daughter, with my son, I want him to learn from my experiences.
Keep going.
I want him, but I do. I want him to learn from my experience. I don't want him to have to go through the bad stuff, but I do want him to make mistakes. I don't think it's one of these things, here, let me show you how so you don't make a mistake. Mistakes are good. I've been in a lot of businesses, Larry, and some good and some bad. And I think what's made me who I am is the failures, not the accomplishments.
100%.
Yeah, that's what really shows your character. I want my son to go through that, and I'm okay with him doing different things, and it's good.
You know, it's so funny. Look at me. I'm going through a drawer.
He looks like Dennis the Menace right
I
now.
know he's looking. I got,
got a lot of glasses. He's got extra small condoms and glasses.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they made those that small.
Well,
Jesus,
that's yeah, right. It's funny because you know what you said. I tell my staff, my guys, I said, listen to me. If you're not making mistakes, you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah.
Don't keep making the same mistake again over and over, because then you're stupid.
Right. Don't make the same mistake twice.
But no, it's not even twice. It's just over and over.
Don't keep doing the same. Yes.
And if you do that, look at us opening booze. Is this the way to do a show?
Same as it's almost.
Are you worried about?
No. I was just wondering.
It's 12 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, it's right here.
Fucking right here.
Hey, listen, we
have this big bottle now.
We have a distillery. We have a distillery right behind. Actually, in the parking lot.
You brought me a bottle.
I was going to, and I ran out of time. I will. Don't worry. So everything that comes out of the distillery gets tested first on my show live.
For real?
My show is from 6 to 10 in the morning. So we're 7 o'clock in the morning.
Why am I in a show like that?
Well, you may be 7 o'clock in the morning. Lawton, who owns this place, Lawton will walk in with a bottle of some new booze. Boom, puts it down, and we try it. Oh,
I like this guy.
Let me tell you something. I've met a lot of people.
This guy.
I've met a lot of people in my life, and I feel very fortunate about it. I've never met a guy like Lawton Moore.
Really?
Yeah. He is the most unique.
Is he old or young?
He's 70. What am I saying? 70.
He's not old.
No, he's a very young 70.
Yeah, and a question: how did you meet him?
Oh my God, this is an interesting story. So, I used to live in the Caribbean. I don't even know if you knew that.
No, I did not know that. No, you lived in the Caribbean?
I did.
Wow.
So
what? I mean, Caribbean is a big place.
I lived in St. Martin.
Huh. You mean where they sell fake cigars? To the cruise ships.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah. Why did you live there? Come on, you can't just say I live there. Were you on the run?
Why? Here's what's funny.
Because I hit it right on the fucking head. That's
why is it that everybody says, "What were you on the run? Why'd you go to the Caribbean? Why'd you move down there? What'd you do?"
Because not many Americans just go to the Caribbean and
So
live
here,
there.
so the truth is really boring. Do you want the truth?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, because I can lie to you and make up a great fucking story. Do you want the truth? All right.
Come on.
So here's the truth.
You're talking to me now.
So I was.
This is fucking
See, now
great,
I'm gonna take it backwards. A pre-radio stuff. So as I said, I was in radio in 1977, just hanging around a radio station.
Shit, I went to jail in 78.
So did I. No. that was for selling bootleg T-shirts, but that's it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So in 77, a friend of mine, I grew up in Chicago, and a friend of mine's dad was involved in a radio station there, the Loop Radio. It was a cool place. And he had a job, and we used to go hang out there. And that's when I absolutely fell in. Well, I already liked radio because when I was 12 years old, this is a bizarre story. When I was 12 years old, I used to have a shoebox in my bedroom. And I used to use a hairbrush because I used to need one. That was my pretend microphone.
Oh, God.
I used to pretend I was on the radio when I was 12.
Wow.
So the fact that I have a radio show now is pretty awesome. That's what I wanted to do. It's insane, right? But so in 77, I started hanging around the Loop, and it was the #1 radio station in Chicago. And I was just like, I didn't even know what an intern was, but these guys would ask me to get this, get that. I guess I was like interning.
You were?
I just hung around. I was just like a hang around. I just wanted to be there. And
no money.
Never got paid, but I got I would get concert tickets. I'd get promo albums and T-shirts
and swag
shit,
and
stuff like that.
Sure. Stuff I bring.
I realized, yeah, all the shit you got here. I'm just
fucker.
They'd give me a box of cigars. They'd give me some. No, so I was I'm hanging around a station, and then I realized at some point that I couldn't make a living with concert tickets. I couldn't get by with concert tickets and albums, right?
Okay.
I needed more. So my aunt introduced me to a cousin of mine who got me a job as a runner on the floor of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. That was my first
official job.
Yeah, well, I worked for Shearson at the time.
Oh, Shearson.
Sure. No, at the time I did it, it was called
Shearson. Okay.
It was Shearson, Hayden, Stone.
Wow.
I think it was Shearson, Hayden, Stone, Hornblower, and Weeks or something like that. And then we merged with Shearson, American Express, and Shearson, Lehman. So I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. And I got this job, and I'm working on the floor of the exchange. And I took like one step on the floor, and I said, this place is awesome. I want to do this. I didn't even know what it was. And it was exciting. And so I took off from radio, and I took 18 years as a commodity broker.
You were a fucking commodities broker?
Yeah.
Do you know my father, my first father-in-law was in the Italian lira, one of those guys. And I know the guys that hung guys out the window and fucking shit in the business in New York. I mean, that's where it was.
I know guys. I was on the trading floor in '87 when the market crashed. I know guys who jumped out the window.
Oh, no. Oh, absolutely. They did that also with Bernie Madoff.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's funny what you just said there with radio. We were radio. Now, you and I come from the era when there was no ESPN, no phone.
They have cable.
Fucking cable. It's funny. I lived in New York City, and we had 6 radio stations. We had 2, 4, 5, 7, 9.
TV stations.
Oh, no, TV stations. Right.
Chicago, we had 2, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 32.
Exactly. Yeah, PBS was 32. We had the same thing with 13 was the PBS. And we used to we used to listen to the radio. 10-10 wins. Give me 22 minutes, you give me the world.
Yep.
Well, every 22, 42, and the top of the hour, they had sports scores.
And then they had traffic on the ones.
Right. So we used to beat a kid up for a dime. First of all, to call sports phone. And after sports phone, we jump in our cars and wintertime, we're freezing our balls off, put the radio on in the car to get the sports stores. Because I was a bookie at 11 years old, 12. Okay. I used to do the football tickets. That's how I fucking made my fucking money introduction. And my dad used to bring me around. World Trade Center was built in 68 to 72. Okay. My dad was under construction there. He was the head foreman on the tin knocking, which was the putting up the ductwork in the World Trade Center.
Okay.
I have pictures of me on the 103rd floor when it was the top, and they tied ropes to my brother and I and let us crawl to the edge. The construction workers.
No way.
Yeah, I got that picture.
I hate heights.
Oh, you the fucking freak then. Oh, fucking freak.
Dude, when Lawton was building this building, the distillery.
You know, I just noticed something.
What?
This fucking place is blown the fuck up.
Oh.
I mean, even since before the pandemic.
Oh, yeah. I gotta walk you through there.
I gotta really something. Next, I'm coming back.
Yeah, when you come back, I'm gonna have him here.
We gotta come.
He'll
I gotta
show you
spend
around.
the day here.
So when he was building that, he was like, "Hey, come on, Bulldog, let me show you." I'm like, I hate ladders. I was like, I hate ladders. I was like, all right, I'll do it. I'll do it. And the worst part was getting back down. I was like, I was so fucking happy when my feet touched the ground. I just don't like it.
You know, it's crazy.
And I used to live in a high rise. I could sit on a balcony.
That don't bother you?
No, 44 floors up in Chicago in a high rise. I'm good.
I have friends
here on a ladder, one flight. Fuck it.
I just come from Colorado, and I was at Red Rocks, and I was
cool.
I was in the Raleigh Hotel, which is right next to the stadium. It's funny because, you know, you're gonna love this story. I go up in there, and I just posted I'm going to be at the Colorado Rockies San Francisco baseball game. This is in August, and we were going to see Steve Miller Band. A bunch of friends come out, but I said I'm going 2 days. I've never been to Denver, so I want to go to Denver. I go to their best hotel. It's actually top 10 in the country. It's the number one in college. It's called the Raleigh Hotel. The owner of the Colorado Rockies owns the hotel, and this player's staying there. But I'm on the 10th floor, which is just a private floor. And I said, let me go nice. I get a suite, and the whole works. And I go to the game, and I don't know this. So after the game, I go with a friend of mine. We go to the steakhouse right there, do all that. 11:35, almost 40 at night, my phone rings. Guy says, Mr. Lawton is the front desk. Yes, he goes, there's a representative of the Colorado Rockies here, and he wants to present you with something. Okay, fucking send him up. I don't know. They have to have security, so they bring him up. Guy goes, I'm with the clubhouse. I'm the clubhouse manager of the Colorado Rockies. We'd like to present you with the game ball because we knew you were in the stands. We were looking for you, and a lot of players are your fans, which I did find out I have a lot of fans in other sports. It's a Boykin from a receiver. I did a cameo for him. He wanted to wish him well in the training camp. His girlfriend says he loves you, Larry.
You do cameos?
Yeah, I do cameos.
This guy will do anything. I'll tell you what.
Leave me alone, motherfucker. So it's sitting there, right, Bulldog, and I don't know. My kids get me. My son gets me with everything. So the guy gives me a ball, and it's the game ball used in the thing. And we go downstairs. I got some good pictures. I gave him a book and all. I always keep books and stuff. So he didn't have the cigar at that point. I ended up giving him here you go, and I gave him a game ball. He gave me the game ball. I gave him some books. We go. So I go, wow, this is fucking cool. I didn't even know. I ended up doing a video on the guy who got a DUI. Osano, a baseball player, got a DUI. He got fucked over. And I fucking brought a doctor and a prosecutor on my show, and we proved that he was fucking innocent on the fucking show. Literally.
Was it admissible in court?
I think they used it anyway, because we haven't heard. I think it was a big deal. It was all over the news, and I did this. Because the way they did it, I had an ENT surgeon come on and say how they did that wrong and how they instigated the eyes. It was fucking really a good show.
Good.
So I did that, and then the next day, I'm fucking checking out of the Raleigh Hotel to go. We rented a big house, a bunch of friends of ours, to go to Red Rocks. You've been to Red Rocks?
I know. I want to go to Red Rocks.
Go there.
I heard it's awesome.
Listen, go there one. That's the first time I've been there, and I'm going back.
Yeah, I want to.
Unbelievable acoustics. You heard about it, obviously. Everybody. If anybody don't know, the Red Rocks is a natural acoustic theater in Colorado, in the rocks. It's unfucking real.
I know all about it. I just haven't.
I didn't.
I want to go.
I learned.
Yeah.
So I go in there, and the next morning we're checking out at a hotel, beautiful hotel, and I check out. But right before I'm checking out at 12, I get another phone call from the front desk. Mr. Lawton, he goes, Colorado Rockies dropped something off. I said, okay, what is it? And he goes, I don't know. The guy says, he goes, it's a bag. Send him up. Send him up. He sent these hats, the actual hats the players use with my name in them, engraved. So I have them. I think I brought one, and it's fucking cool as shit. It's Larry Lawton is fucking engraved in the hat. And I go, maybe it's not that bad that they get noticed on these fucking shows.
You said something about that. You said you posted that you were going to the game. I don't do Facebook. I don't do a social media. I don't post because of that. Because people find, you post where you're going. I don't like that part of this.
I'm going to mention something I never mentioned on the radio.
Like
I'm going to mention something I never mentioned. I don't know why, because I'm drinking. I'm having a cigar. I'm with a buddy. Do you know what swatting is?
Swatting?
Swatting.
Yes. Like when you swat someone's house or something?
Well, like, you know what swatting means?
No.
So I didn't know this.
Isn't that what it is when you make a fake report or something like that? Yeah.
Let me tell you what happened. I was at my house. This is the first time I'm ever saying this on any show, because I didn't want to enable people. But it's time. It's been almost a year. The bigger you get, I didn't know this. So I'm in my office. I built a studio. I take care of my mom. So it's
very admirable.
Thank you very much. I love it. It's my mom. Nothing will take me away from that. And I can't move her because I'll kill her.
Okay.
She's 90. And I'm in my office at 1:40. I'm a late guy, Bulldog. Meaning, like, I stay up very late. I don't really acquire a lot of sleep. 4 or 5 hours, whatever it is. So I'm up at 1:40 in the morning, and I hear a step outside, and I'm thinking my computer's on. I was literally putting together a bar in my studio. You'll see it on videos. It's a glass bar. I'm putting it together at 1:40. I'm, like I said, I'm like you. I control fucking everything. I'm a fucking nut.
We got to get over this. Being a control freak is not a good thing. At some point, we got to give it up.
I think we're too fucking old.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
But anyway, right. You're doing it with your son. I'm trying it with my son. So I end up opening the door, and there's lasers on my chest. Fucking announcements. Don't move, we'll shoot. Holy fuck. Listen, I freak. I walk out the fucking, they tell, don't you close the door, we'll shoot. Blah, blah, blah. I end up fucking walking out, hands in the air. Talking about PTSD.
Yeah.
I fucking go get on the knees. They handcuff. I'm screaming. My friends go, Larry, you're all crazy. If that was me, shit would have been rolling down my leg. You're cursing them out.
Yeah.
I'm fucking screaming. What the fuck? And now down deep, I'm saying, what do they know? Did I do something? Did they didn't catch something in my leg? You know what I mean? I'm thinking,
you have a hell of a past, Larry.
Right. Yeah, so I'm thinking, what the fuck? I'm screaming. I find out now, all of a sudden, I'm out there. They go through my house. I got the reports, and it said in the report, older woman sleeping sound in the room. My mother never wakes up. Next morning, she goes, why did you and Teresa come in my room and let the cats in because the door was open? Fucking us. It was the police.
Right.
Anyway, I fucking, command. I know the chief of police in my area, and it's a pretty big city, 125,000 people. It's not a little city.
It's down in Florida.
Yes, in Florida.
Okay.
And one of the commanders rolls up, says, get him out of those cuffs. Get him out of those cuffs. I was freaking. And he's like, I find out from my lawyer a couple of things the next day. I said, well, I'll talk to Chief Moya. His name is Nelson. I says, Nelson goes, he says, like, when I go see him the next day, he apologized. I said, don't apologize. You did everything right. I find out. They went through. What happened is somebody called the police, and I got the tape because I wanted to see if I knew the voice. Said that we have a middle-aged gentleman with an older woman. We knocked him out. We want $50,000, and we're going to kill him and kill them both. And it's just, I got all the report. Wow. I have it. Wow. I have the report. And I got the recording too. And I did not notice, they shut the street down where I live. And they fucking were around it with dogs at 15. This is 1:40 in the morning on a fucking whatever, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever it was. It was not a weekend. And what happened was I was swatted. And I did find out that if they do that to you, you're a celebrity. They will actually, it goes to if it's at nighttime, they take it to the FBI because it's more of a charge because you could get killed. I mean, they will come into your house. Yeah. Now they won't. I found out from the chief. He goes, now you're on a list of people in the area that whatever celebrity status they call it, whatever.
I never.
And I understood why you said that you didn't want people to know.
I don't.
I'm all over. I don't. As an internet guy,
I know. If people look at me as a radio guy, do you want to be Howard Stern? No. I don't want. I
But
want to be
you're
me,
a pretty
but
big
I-
radio guy. You
but
really
but
are.
I don't
I mean,
want to be that. I'm not looking to
look
be
him up. Look him up, everybody. Just look up Bulldog. He's on Wikipedia. He's everywhere. Don't mess with me.
But I don't.
Salute.
Look,
Salute.
You know, I watched a friend of mine, very good friend of mine. Actually, another great story.
Oh my God, I love this booze. We're drinking booze, smoking cigars, and having fun.
Yeah, that's good.
Doesn't get better.
So I watched a friend of mine turn into a big celebrity, and
do I know him?
You'll know him. Yeah, you'll know him.
So, you want to keep it private?
No, it's out there now. Anthony Bourdain.
Oh fuck!
Okay?
Oh, what a shame! What happened to him?
Well, actually, all right. Let me go back.
You knew him. You knew him
very well.
They say he was a good guy. I don't know.
This is a great story. Okay,
please.
Now I remember this like yesterday. So,
wow, fuck.
So Tony, I get a phone call. This is when I'm back to St. Martin. Oh, so
yeah.
I don't know if you want me to get back there.
Yes, you do. How love this show. This is the fucking real deal. So, we're all over and they know me, so it's good.
So, all right. So I had told you a little bit about I was a commodity broker for 18 years. I had a pretty successful career.
Blew me away.
My wife and I always wanted to move to a Caribbean island. We always said,
same wife that I met today?
Yeah, 37 I love her. 32 years we've been married.
You spoke highly of her.
37 years we've been together. She's the greatest person in the world.
It's too pretty for you.
I know that. Trust me, I know that.
Try mix.
But so we no. We always talked about it. You know, we lived in Chicago. We had a wonderful life, guys. It was a fairy tale. But we always said, let's live on an island. Wouldn't it be great to live on a Caribbean island? So we said to each other, okay, the kids were 4 and 1 at the time. And I had a business at the exchange. And I said, all right, I made a deal with the guy. I said, look, I want you to take over my business. I'm going for 1 year. Take over my business. I'm going to go for a year to live in the Caribbean. Then we're going to come back. So we went over there. We rented a house for a year. And we wound up staying for 6 years. I said the hell with Chicago, and it was and I got a radio. I got a radio gig there. That's where I started radio.
Oh,
I got my own show, and that's a whole nother story.
Well, that's how you started radio.
Well, that's how I got my own show. I had hooked up with see this. There's a lot of layers to this guy. But
what the fuck? You going somewhere?
No, I'm not. But anyway, so I can get back to that. But I want to get the board.
We don't have a fucking 6 to 10 show. We do whatever the fuck we want.
That's right. We do have a lot of time.
So, anything we want.
And you know what? This is the first time I'm telling all these. I've never been interviewed like this, where I don't have a time. I've been interviewed a lot.
Do you know Michael Francis is?
I interviewed him.
Oh, yeah, Michael.
Sure.
Michael and I know each other. I had him on me. You know what he said to me? He goes, "That was the best interview I ever did because I knew things from our past."
Well, you guys running the same. I'm
right.
Folks,
ran in the same circle.
Can I tell your audience? I'm not a criminal. I wasn't in jail.
Yes, he was. But
right, so after my career on the exchange and to take a year off, we sold our house. We went down to the Caribbean for 1 year. I did get the radio gig because I loved radio, and I fell in love with it. And then I just said, I don't want to go back. So I retired. I was 35 at the time.
And you were financially secure enough?
Yes, I was good.
Wow, you must have did really well on that exchange. No, I mean, really.
And so
people don't know how that's done. That's good for you.
Yeah, so it was good. I can't complain. So we did that, and it was probably I don't know, man. I've only been there for a couple of years. And I get a phone call from a lady. This lady calls me up, and she goes, hi. She goes, I'm a publicist. She said, I have a client of mine who wrote a book that was based in St. Martin, and he's a big fan of your show. And he would like to know if he could be a guest on your show. And I remember saying to this, I said, lady, this is St. Martin. You could be a guest on my show. That's what I told her. And so
is Anthony Bourdain?
Well, I don't know. I don't have television down there. I lived in the bush, man. I went from like totally different. I lived in the book.
Fucking amazing.
It was pretty cool.
You need to write a book.
Yeah, people say that, and I said, "Who's going to read it?" So anyway,
be surprised.
So the lady calls me and says, "I said, lady, you could be a guest on my show." So I'm in the studio one day, and this guy walks in the studio, tall, skinny guy with his wife. This is his first wife, Nancy. And they walk in the studio, and he comes in, and we're on a break, and he says, he's cool and everything. He says, "Yeah, man." He goes, "We come down here every year." That's where he used to go Tony used to spend.
They say he was a big partier.
Yeah, well, he was. I mean, he was a heroin addict at one point. I mean, he didn't make it.
No, I know that. No, yeah.
So,
and I don't care. You know that.
yeah. It's
I don't judge anybody.
I don't either. I don't either.
Please don't.
So he comes in and he tells me about this book he wrote. It was called Bone in the Throat. If you look it up, you'll find it. Anthony Bourdain, Bone in the Throat. And so he tells me about this book. It was written about St. Martin because that's where he used to hang out. Every year he would take a month off. He would rent a house. He didn't have a lot of money at the time. And he would rent a place.
I guess it was cheap to rent.
Yeah, he would just get a cheap place and he would stay there and they would stay there. That was their vacation. And so he said, I listen to your show. We listen to your show every morning. Big fan of yours, blah, 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 blah. I said, oh, it's great. Cool. So we start talking. Now, I think I had 1 or 2 phone lines at the radio station there. And we're talking. And the phone rings. And this guy comes on and goes, oh, man, he goes, I'm a huge fan of yours. Oh, man, I love your stuff. I read your book, blah, blah, blah. Hang up. And we're talking a little bit more. He's telling me about this book, Bone in the Throat. And then somebody else calls. He goes, huge fan of yours, huge fan. Oh, read your book, blah, 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 blah. Then another person calls. So we go to a commercial break. And I apologize for my voice.
No, Doug, come on, drink water, drink booze, drink anything you want.
I had laryngitis.
You all right? Are you all right? I don't want to hurt you.
I'm fine. So the guy, we go to a commercial break, and I turn to Tony and I go, turn off the mics, go, dude, who the fuck are you? I said,
you turn the mics off, so now you want to know what the fuck's going on.
I'm like, who is calling? I said, who the fuck are you? He says, oh, yeah, because I didn't know who he was. I never had television. I didn't have a book. I didn't know anything about this guy. So he says, oh, yeah. He goes, I wrote another book. He goes, well, I got a TV show. I said, what?
Did he have his own Anthony Bourdain? Well, he didn't have that with CNN.
No. So he says to me, he says, yeah, I got the show on Food Network. It was called The Cook Store. He said that was his first show. It's called The Cook Store. So he says, yeah, and I wrote another book, a New York Times bestseller called Kitchen Confidential. And I looked at him and I go, something you should have told me.
You think? Yeah, fucking tell me what the fuck.
So that's how we met. Okay. And we became instant friends. And the first episode, if you look at season 2
of Anthony Bourdain on
Cook Store, I think it was the Food Network. It was called The Cook Store. The name of the show is Food Tastes Better with Sand Between Your Toes. I was on that show. Now, so I told him where to go. A buddy of mine, a Rastafarian guy named Ross Bushman.
In St. Martin.
I said, yeah, you're a food, because I didn't even know he was a food guy. I didn't know anything about him. But we hit it off. We were really, it was cool.
You clicked.
Cool. Yeah, we did.
Like we do, literally.
Similar.
Yeah.
And so he says, okay, so he planned on doing a show in that place. I didn't know this. I was just there having lunch. He says, hey, man, he goes, will you be on my show? I was like,
fuck yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. So I was on his first season 2, episode 1. You can watch me and him on that show. But
is it on the internet?
Oh yeah, if you go to YouTube, you'll see it.
Yeah. YouTube. Listen, everybody goes to YouTube. That's why I like it. Keep going to YouTube, everybody.
Yeah, it's all over the place. I mean, people. Yeah. It used to air. People used to call me, "Hey, I saw you on Bourdain show." Anyway, so that's how we became friends. Now, this is when he wasn't really famous.
Right, I know what you mean.
But that's what brings
like
me to the
a
point.
nobody like me yet.
Yeah, like a nobody like you yet. Okay.
No, really. You know what I mean.
I used to go with him in New York. I used to meet him in his place in New York. We used to hang out. We used to go to different restaurants. We used to go out. We used to go here, there, and everywhere else. As he got bigger and he got CNN and he got No Reservations and he got this, his whole life changed. And we stayed friends the whole time. And I remember watching him change. He didn't want to be famous. That wasn't him. I will tell you, anybody who's listening to this or watching this, whatever, Anthony Bourdain was awesome. An awesome guy.
I heard that.
He was the best.
I really did.
He was great.
That.
But
from people at CNN who were on his, produced the show, I know.
His producer, Chris and Lydia, they're 0.0 production. They were guests on my radio show in St. Martin. First time they were ever on the radio.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they know I am. So he didn't want that, but I watched it all change. And then when I used to go visit him, we couldn't go to restaurants. You couldn't go out.
Of course, especially at a restaurant.
So it got down to the point where I'd go to New York. I would just go to his house. We'd sit there. We'd order in, and we'd play video games, or we'd watch
video fucking games.
He loved.
Don't tell me GTA.
That's it. Grand Theft Auto.
You know,
He fucking loved that.
Did you know
game.
that's my biggest video?
No.
I didn't know what GTA. I got a quick.
I didn't know what it was either. He showed it to me.
My son calls me. He says, "Dad," he's my manager. He goes, "They want you to do GTA." I said, "Okay, what the fuck's GTA?" He goes, "Come on, Dad." I go, "Don't fuck with me. What the fuck is GTA?"
No way. You're one of the voices?
No, listen.
Oh,
so I've already interviewed Franklin, Lester, all the people on GTA. I've interviewed a lot of them. So and they know me. They want me. There's fucking petitions on fucking line for me to be to take out Lester and be a person in GTA.
No way.
Swear to God. So I'm fucking like, I didn't know what fucking GTA was. Still, I mean, I know. So I ended up doing a review on GTA, and I've done it. I played it. 7 million views.
No way.
7 fucking
of your review
of my review of GTA. 7 point whatever the fuck it is.
Well, I got to tell you, folks.
Do you know I'm a character in a game too? I'm a character in a game. You got to hear this.
You're a character in life.
Yeah.
You're a character in real life. You're fucking guy.
So listen, what happens.
Yeah.
I'm fucking in my office. I get my manager calls me at the time, Peter. He goes, "Hey, Larry, this company wants to give you 18 grand to do a video on Prison Architect." I said, "Okay, for 18 grand, I'll blow the fucker." Joking, he goes, "No, he wants to talk to the CEO." That's a fucker for 18.
What is Prison Architect?
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
So I fucking say, "Okay, sure. I got to do a dedicated video, which is 15 minutes on a video on GTA for 18 grand." That's okay, because I do a lot of commercials. I do Manscaped. Okay. I've done them all. So
I want you to look at something here.
You sick motherfucker. I love it. So we sit there, and I fucking I get a phone call, right? And he says, "Okay, we set up the phone call." I said, "Set it up." He calls me up. He goes, "Hey, Larry, I love what you do. I love your rehabilitation. This." He's talking to me really nice. I said, "Thank you very much." I'm like, "Okay, I don't know who this guy is." And he goes, "I spend $150 million a year in advertising." I fucking sat up in my fucking chair like you fucking what? 150 million a year in advertising.
You got his number still?
Yeah, I do. He's a nice guy, actually. So he goes, "Larry," he goes, "I love what you're doing." And he goes, "You're in a great spot." He goes, that's what he said. He goes, it wasn't bragging, but he goes, "I spent 150 million a year in advertising. And this was only a year ago." He goes, "In 3 years, only 3% of all my money is going towards regular TV." And he goes, "It's all going to influencers. The big P." I said, "Wow." He goes, "You just keep doing what you're doing." Really nice. To this day, I talk to him. He's the CEO of a gaming company out of Switzerland or Sweden or Switzerland, one of them. And that mega billion-dollar company, obviously. Yeah. And fucking, I go, holy shit. And to this day, you know what I asked him? I says, now I still work with him. And he'll give me 8 grand, 10 grand, whatever I do, shit. He says, "Larry," he goes, I go, "Well, let me ask you a question. You fucking gave me this money." He goes, "Let me tell you what's the difference between you and TV." He goes, "Nielsen ratings, bullshit. I could tell you that when I gave you that money, I made $31,000 profit." He goes, "We track everything you do because the internet, YouTube, all that, we track it. We know it. And we can go on that." He goes, "And you're a hit." They asked me that they have my character. Now I did it he goes, "Well, I'd love to put your character in a game." Okay. And it's in Prison Architect. They have my fucking number. They have my prison number.
What is Prison Architect?
It's a game. You build a prison. You run a prison. You have inmates. You have budgets. You fucking. So I actually did videos for them where I graded people's prisons. They send their prisons in, and what is it? Can it be legit? Would it be legit? What's wrong with this prison? Why wouldn't it work?
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's amazing. So they got a character. He's got my red shirt. You remember my red shirt?
Every picture I have with you is a red shirt with no sleeves. Right. This fucking guy had arms as big as my legs, man. This fucking guy's a monster.
No. So it had they got a pic of me and my fucking prison number, 52224-004, which is my actual prison number. It's in the fucking game. So there's a bald guy with a goatee.
That's crazy.
And he's like a block figure, but it's a red shirt, bald guy. I laughed my balls off when I saw that shit. But yeah,
so
how did
that get into GTA?
Well, GTA, there's fucking petitions online. And you can go to Reddit and all these places, and there's mega petitions, hundreds of thousands of fucking signatures to get me to whack fucking Lester.
That's crazy.
Now, I met Lester. He's a very nice guy. And we've interviewed him. He's a matter of fact, he oh, geez, I forget his name, but nice guy. And he actually, when I hit 1 million views, he congratulated me. We had Michael Francis. People congratulate me.
Michael's a great interview.
Nice, great interview.
Michael is a great interview.
Great interview. Yep. And, they all congratulate me because they're not at 1 million. I mean, Michael's not at 1 million. People are not at 1 million, subscribers in YouTube. I hit fucking nut numbers on YouTube, fucking hit 1 million subscribers. I have a YouTube manager. People don't know. When you get to certain levels, you have managers. And even then, when you hit it, they don't give it to you.
Hold on. You're going to make me nervous. There's 1 million people going to see this. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I would have
How about a lot more? But yeah, you're going to shave? Fuck. This is the best. I told you, when I come here, and I mean this from my, it's like I feel like I know you forever. We connect. I enjoy it. It's not a pressure thing. It's
my God. I need.
Does that make sense?
Do you have a piece of paper and a pen? Because you're mentioning stuff that I've got to talk about as we're doing this, and I'm keep looking for a paper and pen to write this stuff down. I don't have anything.
Okay, how's that?
That's good. It's a start.
That's a start.
I'll take this napkin.
I'm not giving you lottery tickets from fucking every state I've been through, because if I hit the lottery, there was a guy who asked me a question today. What would I wouldn't buy if I hit the lottery? Some guy asked me.
Yeah. That was my Facebook question. Yeah.
And the best answer I heard today was fucking Baltimore Ravens.
That was hilarious.
Fucking great answer.
That was Barry from the from Bourbon Street. Yeah, that was a great answer.
That was a
great answer. But you would.
No,
I don't know where I want to go.
Well, anywhere you want.
I want to go.
How about have a drink with me?
We'll do that.
I'll take a sip. Another sip.
So
I'm dying to try their booze here.
You
know what I asked the bartender last night? I have to tell you this. I know we're all over the place.
Can't get a fucking word in on this guy. Okay, go ahead. I want to take a commercial break. No
fucking. You know what? I don't monetize this.
No, I know that. That's great.
So
I love that. So anyway, I'm going back. End of story. Anthony Bourdain loved GTA. So people are wondering, he used to sit there. He loved that game. And we used to play that game. But I want to get back.
Can I give you one more thing?
Yes.
Whenever you salute.
Yeah.
You can never put your glass down without drinking. If you
drink.
do, you'll get killed.
I drank.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's like if I go like this,
I did.
You don't do that.
And look in the eyes. Absolutely. I've always believed that. But no, so he loved that game. We used to play that game, but I'm going back to the fact, because this is an important part.
I never played
he loved it. We used to love that, and we used to watch.
He's about our age, wasn't he?
He was a little older than us.
Okay.
A little, and he used to love Entourage. We used to watch, We used to watch episodes of Entourage and play GTA and get shitty food and drink Heinekens, and he was just
smoke weed.
He was the best. Let me tell you something. He was a great guy.
I love him.
But it was about the getting famous and you getting swatted, and that's how we got into this thing. Him committing suicide. He was in a dark place. Obviously, you got to be in a pretty dark place to do that.
I have been there. I mean that in the bad, in a good way.
I will say I remember him after he got divorced and he went a little, a lot of different directions and did what he did and everything else. He was finding himself in places that he really wasn't him. He wasn't himself.
Please explain that. I mean, not only to me,
very, very influential people wanted to grab a hold of him because he was famous. He had a television show. He was this guy, but deep down, he wasn't. He was still just a regular guy.
I feel like I am, but
everybody grabbed him. Guy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And they grabbed him and they wanted to make him something special. And they wanted to make him a star. And he couldn't walk down the street. I don't want to be that guy. Because I watched it. Now, I don't know the last girlfriend, the Gento or whatever her name. I knew he was going out with her and stuff. We talked about that, but I didn't know her. Okay. So I can't look and say I blame her for that. I'm not saying that, but I think she wasn't good for him, personally.
Okay, no, and that's an opinion, of course, obviously.
And I don't know her, so I can't.
Right,
it's not fair for me to say that. But the whole idea of being famous, it ain't all it's cracked up to be, and it worries me.
No,
and then the last mistake I'll say about him, and I'll
no,
I
keep
don't
going.
think you've probably been in this position too. Okay, you probably know people who've committed suicide.
Many.
Okay, as do I. But
I tried.
He was the biggest figure.
I tried to commit suicide.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you didn't.
I'm
glad you were unsuccessul at that. You're successful at everything else.
Meaning, but I was in the hole, and I think I told you that.
Yeah, you did mention it. So it was a Tuesday. I don't remember what day he died on, but I remember Tuesday. I was driving home from work. From here, I left the parking lot. I was driving home, and I called him, and I called him up, and another call came in, and I said, fuck it, I'll call him back. I took the other call. Okay. And I just, you get busy. Life gets in the way, and I forgot to call him back. I never, not that I told him.
Happens a lot.
Right.
Come on,
yeah,
all of us. You know that.
Exactly.
Both of us.
So Friday morning, I'm doing my radio show, and the news flash comes across. Anthony Bourdain died at 61 years old. I was on CNN or whatever it was. And I actually, that was one of the first times I ever had to stop my show. I was like, I can't. Obviously it affected me. So I went in my office and I was thinking about this.
You stopped the show?
Well, I walked out. I let them do the show, the coach and whoever else was there. And I walked out, and I was sitting in my office upstairs. And I know I wasn't going to make a difference if I talked to him that Tuesday. There was nothing I was going to say that was going to make a difference. But, man, it's on your mind. It'll always be on my mind. Sucks.
I look at what you just said, and I look at a person like myself who thought about it. I was in dark places, especially in the hole. You never think you're going to get out. You fight the system, you think things, and it's rough. I don't care what you're doing. And I'm a strong guy. I don't mean just so physically, mentally. I always prided on myself of being mentally strong. But there's things that happen to you that you think never going to end.
But I think you, when you were close to committing suicide, when you were thinking about it, what a selfish act. You think about anybody else, you selfish bastard, because that's how I look at it. And I don't mean anything against those. If you're thinking about it, go get help. But I'm going to tell you,
100% get
help. That's what I'm pissed at him about.
How about when you can't get help?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. What's it like? Tell me.
I was in the hole, and I was in a bad. I people don't get it when you're in the hole in the government, and this is
now the hole. You explain to me. That's the jail within the jail. Like
jail, it's in the jail. It's in a place where they put you in prison when you're in prison, and they don't want you to fucking either meet fucking officials, do something, or investigation. They don't like you. A lot of reasons they go in the hole. Okay. Obviously, fighting, stabbings, everything happen. When you are at that end where you, as a person like you're like me, you think of every which way to survive. You do things. You don't, you try everything in the world. I fought the system by getting my law degree and then trying to keep fighting it and stuff. I was at a point because I was in the hole where they call it under investigation. Now, when you're under investigation, you don't know when you're going to get out. And it comes that point where you think you're never going to get out. And you say to yourself, I won't live like this. And I remember putting a rope around my fucking neck. And all you got to do to kill yourself, and please, anybody out there who listens to this show, don't even think about this. Please get help. I literally, all you have to do is lay down. Like you put a rope around your neck and you just bend down and you lay and get the weight on your neck and it suffocates you. And within 30 seconds, usually you black out and you will die.
Okay, this is not a how-to video, folks.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
Thank you, Bulldog.
But Larry,
I was at that point where I put the rope around my neck.
Tell me what is going on in your head that you're at that point, you're that low, and you selfish bastard. You're not thinking about anybody else. Your 90-year-old mother.
You are thinking. You're
not
thinking. I don't need to put them through this.
Through what?
Through what you're going through. You do think that. Don't think you don't.
Look, man,
You
you are,
think-
you
you
know,
think-
you're a, I'll tell you this much about Larry Lawton, folks. You're an inspiration. You're an
appreciate
inspiration
that,
for a lot of people
I think
because
back at that dark
it-
time.
what?
And
You went
I
to a
think
dark
back
spot,
at
but
that-
look at, I look at it.
Thank God I didn't.
Yeah, no, thank God. I mean, because I wouldn't have the cigar. But here's something I look at is this way, Larry. We've all done shit that we don't like. We've all done shit.
We know that. You
okay,
and I.
Yeah. Okay. But today, whatever today is, January 6th, 2023, I can't, and I want to explain this to my kids too. You can't go back and rewrite the past, but I can start today and rewrite the end.
100%. You know, at the point you're at, when you're at that despair, call it.
Sure.
When you believe in the heart of heart that there's no ending. No ending. Listen, I watched the man.
Let me believe there's no ending.
Yeah, let me explain something.
When
I watched a man commit suicide, I was in the cell, and I was with the drug dealer, and we're in the cell and hanging out. Now we're in a regular prison, not in a hole or anything. And the guy comes in and says to the drug dealer, he says, "Hey, I need 5 papers of heroin." Guy looked at him, and I'm sitting.
Wait, what does that mean for us idiots? What is 5 papers of heroin?
Okay, a paper of heroin costs $25.
Okay,
and a paper of heroin get you fucked up.
Okay,
it's the tar heroin. They fucking liquefy it, and they pull it with a needle, and they'll shoot it, and it'll fuck.
How easy is it for you guys to get needles in there?
I mean, they get them from the diabetic line.
Obviously,
okay. There's different ways to get it. And they make their needles and stuff.
Okay.
They'll break the needle at the line and then put it in the thing, and then the needle itself's got a hole in it, so they'll take it, they'll put it in a piece of plastic, like a tube kind of plastic they get off something.
Ladies and gentlemen, another not how to.
You fuck. So what happened, Bulldog, is so the guy says, he goes to the guy, he goes, "Listen, I need 5 papers of heroin." I'm like, I know the guy owes the drug dealer. Now, the drug dealer's my friend. I know all these people. And he says, looked at the guy, goes, "You fucking with me?" I go, "Oh, fuck, he's going to kill him." You know, I mean, right now, there's going to be a stabbing. I'm going to witness the shit. I got to get the fuck out of here. But I didn't. I'm sitting on the bunk. The guy goes, "I ain't paying you." "Oh, fuck, are you, like, asking to be killed?" He goes, "I'm checking out." Now, the guy was 50 years old, about, maybe 51, I forget. And he lost all his appeals. And he was never getting out of prison, Bulldog. Ever. So the guy fucking says to the guy on the fucking thing, he goes, "I need 5 papers of heroin." And I'm like, holy fuck. And he says to him, "I'm not paying you." He goes, "I'm checking out." Tells the fucking drug dealer. Says to the drug dealer, and the drug dealer looked at him, and I'm just sitting there listening, watching this whole situation. And the drug dealer gives him 5 papers of heroin and says, "You better be dead in the morning or I'll kill you." The guy was dead in the morning. Now, I get it. Now, I know that sounds fucking bad or whatever. I get it, Bulldog. You're never, ever getting it. Now, when I was in the hole,
we're okay, let me ask you a question. I'm going to take over your radio show here. So I'm going to be radio guy. Hold on.
You are it. And you know you could do anything you want with me. Just don't give me papers of heroin.
At what point, I want to go to Larry Lawton, because I think this is an important thing. I think it's important for your listeners to know. At what point in your life did you hit rock bottom? What was your rock bottom?
I tell you what, I could tell you exactly right now.
Because you're talking about putting a rope around your neck. Sure. It's got to be close.
Sure. Yeah. I was in the hole.
Yeah.
And a buddy of mine, Jack Brown, I'll never forget him. We used to work out, black guy. And now we're in the hole, and we're talking through a vent in the wall. Like I'm talking to you. Now there's a wall between.
Right. I understand.
He says to me, "I love you, brother. I'm checking out." "What the fuck you talking about, motherfucker? You're in the hole with me." Blah, blah. Boom. The light bulb goes off. I jump up on the like the stainless steel sinks and stuff people understand the toilet, prisons. Yeah. And I get in the vent, and this is about 3:30 at night. 3:30 in the afternoon, which is 4:00 count, which every person in prison has to stand on their feet. He fucking says, I said, Jack, lay down. I'll talk to you after count. Well, I lay down and they count and they make you get up. Count time. You fucking got to stand on your feet, all this shit. Even in the hole. Because they once counted a person that was dead. So they walk by and they stop at his cell. I hear them hit the deuces, which is a button on their the deuces is a button on their radio. That's an alarm. And they said, man down. I'm hearing all this. Now I'm up at the window. Sure enough, they take him out. He died. He killed himself. And I laid in my bunk. And I'll never forget this, Bulldog. I was crying in my bunk. And I kept saying to myself, why not me? And now I'm not religious at all. Zero. But I heard a voice. And I swear to my children, I heard a voice that I have plans for you. Not religious, not fucking thinking anything. And to this minute, I think about that. And he killed himself. And I understood it. But I don't believe in it. But I understood it. Just like the guy who killed. I see you asked me about suicide. I've seen a lot of them.
So that was your rock bottom. Yeah. That voice picked you up. I'm not a religious guy either.
Yeah.
Spiritual and religion, I think, are two different things.
I'm spiritual.
Yeah, I am too, but I'm not religious.
I've seen too much bullshit and fucking control.
Whatever. I'm not going to get into it. And actually, if anybody out there listening wants to hear the greatest thing on religion, listen to Bill Burr talk about how he gave up his religion. It's so awesome. Just Google search.
Now I want to do it.
Go to YouTube, watch Bill Burr religion, and watch how
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. So you find Larry Lawton. But Bill Burr does this thing about how he left his religion. And I think what he talked about and how he did it was great. Anyway, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, yes.
Me too. But 100%, Bulldog.
So that was your rock bottom.
Yeah.
And look what you've done from there.
I know.
And you know what? And you're only at the beginning of this thing.
I believe that.
I do too. I mean, because you're doing so much shit right now. Between the cigars and this and the podcast and all this other stuff, and you're having a great time doing it.
You know,
people ask me all the time, when am I going to retire? Okay.
We talked about that.
Why?
You and I.
Why the fuck would I retire? Like I said to you, I've got a business. I'm working on putting something together with my son, and I'm doing it all for him.
I love your wife's business and your business.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that too.
We do.
Because
it's what I believe.
But I want to do this. I want to do this for my son, and I want to stick around for this thing. And I'm not retiring. We're going to do this together, and it's for him. It's for him, but I want to be there for it.
I brought my one of the most the happiest times of my life right now is my son works for me.
Oh shit! I thought it was meeting me, but okay.
My son works for me, and it's fucking rewarding.
Well, the difference is I want my son to work with me. Well, I want to work with him.
Well, my son does too. He literally tells me what to do. He'll say to me, "No, you can't post that there." What do you mean? He goes, "No."
He's not going to let you post this whole show?
No.
I'd like to meet your son.
He has no say.
Now, where is your son?
My son's in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I'm going to see him with my two grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
My grandson's named after me too. He's a third.
Okay.
My son is a junior. He's a third.
Okay.
I can't wait for my. Obviously, I had great news with my daughter, but
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. But it's so good that my son and I'm so close to my son. My son knew that I could have got out of prison by telling.
Now how old is your son?
32.
Okay.
33. Born in 89.
And how old was he when you went in? How old was he?
Just 2 days into 7 years old.
Oh, okay. So he grew up without you.
My
around.
dad was. I got out when he was 18.
Okay.
He had no dad, but my son respects it and knows what. You get it. You got to understand. My son grows up in Brooklyn, Bensonhurst, where most dads or people or grandfathers went to the joint. All mobsters and.
See, my son grew up with a dad who was trying to become famous. And I was out and about, and I was out on the streets, and like being the bartender, the hosting the show, and doing this, and being that guy, that Bulldog character, and that's what I feel bad about.
I don't think you can.
I was around, but like I said, going back to, I can't change that.
No,
but I'm going to rewrite. But from here on, I'm rewriting it. The ending's going to be awesome. I
say the same thing.
The ending of this book is going to be fucking great.
One of the hardest things that hit me. My daughter, I'm very close with her too. She's 27.
Yeah.
Now, my daughter, when I went to prison, my daughter's 15 months old. I didn't get out till she's 13. She didn't know her dad until she was 13 and got out of prison.
Yeah.
So she didn't know me as a free man ever. For the first 10 years, they thought I was on the road, a truck driver, whatever the fucking said. And then, and then one of her cousins said, "Oh, your dad was a gangster." I mean, but whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm very close to my daughter. My daughter, I get out of prison. My daughter's 15. And my ex-wife says, "I need help with this. With Ashley. Just go bring her up. I don't give a shit." Well, I pay for the phone and everything. I reach over, I grab her fucking phone. I see her tit picture.
Her what?
Her tits.
Oh, no.
She fucking sent the tit picture on the phone.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? It's your daughter.
Yeah.
I had to catch myself.
Oof.
Listen, we're all kids. We're all normal. And I said to my daughter, I said, "Go to room." I have to catch myself because I teach this.
Right.
And she knew and then I called her out. I said, "I'm very good about this." I said, "First of all, you lost your phone for a week. Not a month, a years. People, fucking parents. You're going to lose your phone for a year. That's the most stupidest thing you could ever say because it's never going to happen. You're not going to do it. It's just never going to happen." I sat my daughter down. I said, "Ashley, let me tell you something. When I was your age, if I fucked a girl, everybody knew about it. She knew she was good. She had big tits. She was a fucking this one. Do you want to be the whore or do you want to be the one who won't give it up?" She caught it. She got it. The reason I knew she got it, 6 months later, she comes to me, says, "Daddy." She calls me Daddy to this day. She says, "Daddy, can you talk to my friend?" Because I try to explain to her what you talk about the picture thing. And I said, she knew I knew the parents.
Yeah.
I said, "I will. I'll talk to the parents." "No, you can't." I said, "No, I'll talk to them." It's like if I knew you.
Yeah.
I said, I called the parents. I said, "I need to talk to your daughter." I said, "Larry, do whatever you want to her. Kill her if you want. Beat the shit out of her." They knew me, what I did.
Yeah.
And I talked to the daughter, but we're real, and she did good. They're doing great today.
Yeah.
But you know what it showed me? That my daughter got it, if that makes sense. And that fucking made me feel
I bet it did.
so good because I
My
love helping people.
My daughter's 28 years old. She is on
27,
a career path that's unbelievable. She's got a master's.
Ooh.
She was always that kid. She was actually a great kid, and
I bet both of them are.
They both, yeah. Oh, my son's 100%. Great too. But I'm just saying,
you have 2 kids?
2 kids.
Same with me. A girl and a boy.
My daughter is one of the things that my wife did, who you met today.
Beautiful.
Who again,
a beautiful woman.
She's awesome.
I mean,
she's the best.
I'll
never say anything bad about her. I'll never.
You
say
never
bad
did, but
no,
I saw her today, and I said to her, she goes, "I heard about you." I go, "We probably heard the bad," but
so my wife had an idea. I remember this. It was a great idea. She said to me, she goes, "Something that you got to do is when my daughter was a freshman in high school, every year during her, is this the longest one yet?"
Nah,
okay,
close.
Okay. I saw you look at the time.
This is fucking great.
my daughter, my wife said to me,
this.
My wife said, "Something you got to do with Nikki is every year during her spring break is go on a daddy-daughter trip." So we took a vacation, and you talk about getting close, getting close. Just the two of us every year. We went on a vacation, and I remember I said, "Wherever you want to go, pick out where you want to go. We're going together.
Just you and her,
just me and my daughter." We went the first time. We went to London and Paris.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, it was a badass
Hell,
trip, man.
fuck you got more money than me.
I said to her, "Wherever you want to go," and we did that, and it was awesome.
I took my daughter to Keys.
Okay, works. It doesn't matter. The next year I think we went to California. We went to San Francisco and drove down to LA.
Oh.
It was awesome. Another year, where else? We went to Italy one time. We went to Spain. We went.
Wow.
It was wherever she wanted to do, and it was the greatest thing every year for a week. And we had so much.
Do you still do it?
Well, she's 28 now. She has
a
boyfriend. She does. No, she's not going with me.
Do you know my daughter and I, when she turned 21.
If she wants to, I will call her right now and ask her if she wants to go on vacation. No, I'm kidding.
Don't fuck with me. You know I'll do it. You want to call her?
I call my daughter?
Yeah.
She's busy. She's working. I'm not going to bother her at work.
That's the way of getting out of that, you fuck. You know,
so after she was out of school, my son and I went away. We went for a year. And so his choice, where did I go with him? We went to Actually, I think we went to London and Paris. We went to.
I've never been to Europe.
We went to Amsterdam.
I've never been to Europe.
That was fun for him.
I'll bet
He loved that one.
Shit.
Very funny story. So
my wife, strip joints.
My wife says to me, she says,
"Come on,
cheers."
Said she.
My wife says to me, she goes, "All right, you're going with Jack. You're going to Amsterdam." She goes, "Do me a favor, please." She goes, "Please don't let him smoke weed. Don't let him."
Kidding me?
She goes, "I know these places are like." She goes, "Don't let him smoke any weed." I mean, he was. I don't know.
Is your wife anti-weed?
No. But he was 15 years old, 16.
Yeah.
So at the time,
I agree with that.
She goes, "Don't let him screw any hookers. Don't let him do any hookers, and don't let him smoke any weed."
You went to 15. You took him?
Yeah, he was about 14, 15, something like that. And so we go there. So we're walking down the street, and I remember I'm saying to her, "Okay, no weed,
Jack, right?
Jack." I said, "No weed, and no hookers." And I promised my wife, and I'm not breaking my word to her. I'm not. We're walking down the street. We just get to Amsterdam. We're walking down the street. The guy walks up and he goes, "Hey, man, you want to buy some Coke?" I said, "I didn't say anything about that." No, we didn't. I'm kidding. Yeah. But that's true. The guy did say that. But no, and it was funny because my son's a good-looking kid, and he walks. And so we're walking down the red light district, and these girls are coming out of the windows, going, "Hey, Blondie, come out."
Oh God, I can imagine. It's funny.
But he didn't do it, Nance. If you're listening, he did not. I did not allow him.
You hung tough.
I hung tough. No weed. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I know he smoked weed, but not then.
Of course. My daughter. It's funny. I was very adamant. I know what they do, but I told my daughter, "Listen, come to my house. There's no drinking, no nothing." 20 years old, 18, 20.
No drinking.
Listen,
what's the matter with
no. Because I had friends had problems with literally do things, and then if something happens or whatever. So my daughter, I said, "Hey, when you hit 21, wherever you want to go, we'll go hang out." And I go to the Keys. I had a vacation spot in Fort Myers. We do this stuff. So I said, "Come on," she wants to go to the Keys. And my daughter, it's daddy-daughter day into the Key West. We're sitting at the Bull and Whistle, which is a main place down on the strip. I go there. I used to go there all the time, smoking cigars. My daughter drinks me under the fucking table at 21. I go, "Yeah, this is your first time fucking drinking." I mean, I'm like, what the fuck? And
hey, come on.
And I can hang,
So I got to tell you, last year, talking about a daughter stuff. Last year, 6 months ago, whatever the hell it was, my daughter calls me up. She got a new boyfriend. I said, "Brendan, great guy." He's one of those guys that
you like him?
Do I like him? He's fantastic.
Did you tell him a mobster that if he fucks with your daughter, he's in trouble?
Well, he'll know that anyway. But no, I mean, he's this guy. I met him, and she was talking about him, and she introduced me to him. And I said, "This is the guy every dad wants their daughter to marry. What a nice kid. What a nice kid."
And really I'm happy for, and as long as it don't mean shit about that, it means shit about how much your daughter loves him.
Well, she does. And I think they're great.
And here's another thing. Well, you don't know everything.
No, of course not.
And
but
my
daughter calls
no
me.
matter what, don't ever side against your daughter.
Oh, I never would.
I know that. I tell every relationship my kids have.
Right.
I said, "Listen, my daughter's very close with a kid named Johannes. Very good. I like him a lot."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Listen, here's the deal. You got two deals. Don't ever fucking put your hands on my daughter if that there's a non-starter."
Well,
I said, "Secondly,
I'm with you.
Don't ever call me and tell me anything bad about my daughter because my daughter will be right." And I go, and same with my son's wife.
Yeah.
Don't ever.
No. I mean, they're always first. There's no question about that. But
my daughter calls. They're wrong. No, fuck no. There's no such thing as wrong. Yeah, they're wrong when I'm alone.
My daughter calls me up and she says she wants me to go with her to Firefly. Do you know what Firefly is?
What is it?
Firefly. It's a music festival.
Not a fucking clue.
I'm not a festival guy, right? I'm like, what?
I mean, I'll go anywhere, but I don't know what it is.
I say to her, I said, "You want me to go with you and Brendan to Firefly?"
Now, where is this?
Dover, right up the road. About
is it a big thing around here?
It's huge. It's a giant, probably 100,000 people music festival with
around
bands.
Here. Okay,
yeah, big. And so I said, "You want your dad to go to Firefly with you?" I'm like, "All right."
That's cool, though.
Listen, I've done.
That says
that's what I said. I was like, "This is the coolest." So we go, Her and the three of us go to Firefly. I'm the one that had the best. I'm dancing around in the
yeah,
EDM
but you got
stuff.
you know
We had so
you
much
do
fun.
know like
so much fun.
You know what I didn't ever want, and you know, because you're gonna understand this. I don't want like, especially you're recognizable in your own way, and so, same with me. And it's funny because I don't want to outshine when people come up to me and they go,
"Oh, no, it was
"Oh
just
man,
us. There was nobody. No, it was just
you know
me.
what I mean?
No,
No,
no. It had nothing to do with me being
no,
anything.
but
we
they
had
know.
the best time.
What do you do when people come? You know, and it happens.
You want to hear a funny? Want to hear a funny story about being recognized? This is great. Back in St. Martin, let me go to now. St. Martin is 100,000 people on this island.
The whole fucking island.
The whole island.
There's more in my building.
Okay, yeah, right. Everybody knew who I was because I was a radio guy there. And, you got a big radio show, small island. Everybody knew. My wife and I were at a restaurant one day. And we're sitting at the table. And you know when someone recognizes you, right? So
well, I usually
in the
think
booth
it's the
behind,
cops.
Yeah, that's different. So we're sitting at a table, and behind me, I hear these people going, "That's the guy from the radio. That's the radio."
Yeah.
So I heard him say it, So I'm sitting at the table. I said to my wife, I'm going to give them something to listen to, right? And I could feel them eavesdropping on our conversation. So I say to my wife, I go, "Hey," I said, "I don't need to come home and find you in bed with Cindy. I'm fucking around with Cindy, and you know that. And that's my girl."
Loud.
These people behind me they're stretching over the desk.
Oh, that is hilarious.
It was hilarious. It was funny.
Did you? Obviously, they're like, then you turn around. That is good.
That was fun stuff.
It's funny because I went on a trip I don't know, a couple of months ago. Actually, I was going to Fire Island. I go every year. And every stop I was at, I get stopped by somebody. And I'm like, some trips are you none, and some trips are whatever the fuck. And I'm wondering, what the fuck did I do? I've been on so many shows. Like I'm going on, matter of fact, I'm going on VH1 next month. I'm going to
get recognized from the Larry Lawton show.
No.
Do you know how exciting this is to me? I'll get recognized.
You fucking recognize your own show, fucker. It's funny because I'm on this true crime story from VH1.
You are a true crime story.
I'm testing that next. Oh, take the fucking label off. I'm doing that next month. I did VH1, Vice. I did all these shows, and you don't know where it comes from, if that makes sense. And then you start saying to yourself, "What the fuck? Is it fucking this or is it that?" You just don't know. And then I'm fucking and I'm a little bit weirder because I'm always thinking, is the FBI looking at me or what the fuck? And I'm thinking, why are they looking at me? And then then eventually you kind of get it, does that make sense?
Yes, but one of the things is I love when listeners come up. Like we do a party here at Secrets, a listener appreciation party.
Was I here for that one?
I don't remember if you were here.
You gave me a card once.
Oh yeah, you have a gold card. You can get in there.
Well, you got to give me a new one.
Yeah, I'll get you a new one. But
there's a card,
but I want to say,
and I could buy drinks, and it's all whatever the fuck.
You can take care of it. We got you covered. But I want to say, as a radio guy,
place for summer.
I love meeting the listeners because I want my listeners to know without them, I've got nothing.
100%.
So when they come up to you, as long as they don't, there's a difference between that and stalker.
100%.
Now I've had stalkers. I don't know if you've had stalkers.
Yeah, I did.
I had a stalker. You want to hear a crazy story?
Oh, I want to.
Oh my God, craziest stalker story ever. Insane. Back in the islands. Oh, and by the way, just real quick, I love these cigars. These Crooked Diamond cigars.
Great.
These are great. And if you notice, I wrote on the back. I have a cigar. What do they call it? Like a book. I always put the labels of my cigar.
Do you?
Yeah. And so I write on the back the date and who I was with, and I put those in my book.
Fucking
so yeah, it's pretty cool.
I got to see that.
It's crazy. I mean, I got a lot. And everything has a story. So this one will be a great story.
Oh, fucking great story. But this is so much fun. I'm having such a blast.
These cigars, folks, I'm a regular cigar smoker. Crooked Diamond cigars are my new favorite cigars. I'm not even just saying that. I will buy these. I'm not looking for a freebie. I will buy these.
You know,
things
you
are,
got a
these
box right there.
what? Listen, I'm stealing these from you, but but no, man. Smart people at Oliva to get involved with Larry Lawton and your you know
Leave
what
is
you did
really
here.
a
They
great
did a
company.
great job.
And I'm
Great
so
job.
glad because, you know, they can make. My biggest question was, how many can you make?
How many can they make?
$250,000 a day.
A day? God, they're going to need more than that after this interview.
I wish,
Larry.
but no, they're
No.
big. They're very big. And you know how long it takes them? Until you understand cigars like I do now, how much they have to lay and have to wait and have to hang and dry and everything else. It's, you know, our first order was fucking big. And we're going to go through that order real quick.
Good for you. You should. It's a good cigar. I hope people try it.
You know what it is? I wanted to make it where you don't have to be a hardcore cigar guy. This isn't hardcore.
No. I like that.
No.
I have actually, I can't announce this yet. I have something coming up and I can't say it.
Oh, you know, I want you on my show then.
I can't talk about it. But
will you come on and announce something?
Of course I would.
Okay.
I would love to. This is, you know what, Larry? This is funny. I have to say, this is really fun for me. Because I don't do this.
Well,
ever.
You know,
I do it.
When I did, and I do a lot of shows.
Yeah.
And I love coming to the show.
Yeah.
But when I interview people, I've learned. Let me tell you first thing.
We're not really interviewing. We're talking. We're a couple guys talking. That's it. So I want to tell you a quick story. Stalker story. We're in St. Martin. Okay. This is bizarre, folks. This is crazy. So we are in St. Martin with my buddy Nelson, and we're hanging out with this place. It was called Boo Boo Jam. It was on the beach.
Do you recommend St. Martin to people?
Oh, St. Martin's awesome.
I got to go there.
That's great.
Maybe I'll live there for 6 years.
Everybody thinks I went for statute of limit. I didn't. I didn't tell you why I
think
went
you
there.
did.
I still got to get back to that. Anyway, why I went to the island. So my buddy Nelson and I are on the beach. We're hanging out, a great party. Everything's awesome. And we run into this was this guy there, and he was a really cool guy, you know, nice and everything like that. Never, ever led on to that he knew who I was. It wasn't like, you know, oh, Bulldog from the radio. Never. We're talking, we're hanging, we're chilling. We're a bunch of people. There's probably, I don't know, maybe 8 or 10 of us at the time. We're having a good time. And then the party ended, and he said, well, if you guys want, we'll go back to my place. And I live on the beach in Simpson Bay. So I said, okay. So we went back to Simpson Bay. A bunch of us went over there. There were probably, I don't know, maybe, you know, probably 8 of us sitting around there. We lit a bonfire. We're hanging out. And I had to go to the bathroom. The guy said, oh, you can go to my place is right over here. So I walked into this place. This was his house. Right? I walked in, and I was going to the bathroom, and I looked on the shelves. He had like a big wall unit. Do you remember cassette tapes? Okay.
I had great porn.
Okay. No, not video cassettes. Cassettes.
Oh, cassettes. You're talking about the little cassettes.
Yeah. The cassette.
No.
He had an entire shelving. Look at this. My hair's standing up. He had an entire shelving unit. Every cassette was labeled. It said Rude Awakening Show with a date.
Get the fuck out of here.
This guy had recorded every one of my shows. He never led on the entire night that he knew who I was. No, never asked me a question about the radio show. Total stalker. Every fucking show. I was like, I came out of the house. I didn't even go to the bathroom. I walked out and I said to Nelson, let's go right now. Dude, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Wild. You know,
because that's how people wind up getting killed.
No,
you know, that was like
fucking crazy shit,
dude. And I gotta say, I wish the guy worked for me because he did a great job of labeling.
You know, it's funny because the I don't look at it like that. When people do, you know, so far, I mean, the swatting thing, and I only said it here once, and that was the weirdest fucking thing. Now, there's somebody around the world who does something like that. You think, what the fuck possesses somebody to do that?
I don't know.
You know, and
I've never.
And
I
asked the police. You know, I asked everybody, and they go, Larry, believe it or not, it happens a lot with YouTubers. You know, internet people, because we're all over the world.
I don't do Facebook. I don't do Instagram. I don't do that stuff. I look at it this way. I don't. I guess I don't. Why
don't you? Yeah, I mean,
I don't
it's
like
part of what we do.
Social media to me.
Yeah, but it's part of what we do.
Bulldog. But I don't. There's certain things. If I want you to know about me, tune into ocean98.com. You can know what I want. You know, this other stuff. Okay,
I get it. I get it. A lot of people don't know everything about me.
Okay,
right?
here's this part. It's like I know this from an interview. When you post something on Facebook, Larry Lawton, blah 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 blah, you write something, and then people respond to you. When you're waiting for those responses, and you're excited to see what people wrote about you, everybody wants to see the response. It's the same dopamine that cocaine hits in your head.
Really?
It's the excitement. Look it up. It's the same excitement, the thrill of when someone answers you, as the same thrill as you get from cocaine. And people are addicted to this internet stuff and this Facebook, and it drives me nuts. Everybody doesn't need to know where you are. And then what I find is the people lie all the time. All they put up is all the great stuff, the great stuff, the great stuff. Where deep down they're really troubled and they're having a tough time.
You know, it's funny.
Life is bad.
I don't do personally. I have people who do that.
Right. I do it for the show. The question of the day.
Me.
That's it. That's it.
Like me, I have my son handles Instagram and all that stuff. You know, it's funny as shit. You know TikTok, right? You heard of TikTok, of course.
I have a can I make a TikTok
yes,
plug?
Of course.
Everybody out there listening needs to follow one person, Steph Grasso, dietitian on TikTok. This is my friend Al Grasso's daughter. She's a dietitian. It's the greatest TikTok ever. She gives great information. She's awesome. And her stuff, she's like 2 million people following her.
Crazy.
Her stuff is, because she gives you real stuff. Steph Grasso, dietitian on TikTok.
You hear that?
She's amazing.
Bulldog doesn't do that. So
I don't.
He does it.
She's amazing.
You know, I didn't know about TikTok, right? So I have 500,000 people on TikTok. I got one video, 7 million, 8 million views on fucking TikTok, and I don't know. I don't do it.
So do you guys monetize that? I don't understand. I don't really follow TikTok.
I don't even know.
Like, they should be sending you stuff if you got that many views.
I don't know. My son is very good. All of a sudden he goes, Dad, do you want these beers? Do you want this? Booze. Like, your booze. He'll say to me, he goes, hey, Dad, this company's sending me
right now we're sitting there with this. You guys see this fucker? They should be paying us.
Well, forget that. I want yours.
I'm going to get yours.
Well, you should have been on here with yours.
You're right. Hold on. Let me get somebody to bring it out.
No, really, you should have. We should have. But it's funny because, don't worry about it now. We'll do another one.
We'll do another one. Well, can I do another one of these?
Fucking A. You know what?
It's going to be your lowest 2 ever podcast.
Not even close. You know, it's funny because when I do people who understand what we're doing, meaning person who's in media. You're in media. Whether you like it or not, you're a fucking media guy.
I love media.
And you're so easy to talk to. You understand conversation. I get people, I have to say, speak into the fucking mic. Speak it. Do this. Do this. I fucking do this.
You hit that fucking button one more time. You can I know what they all are. They came with the machine. Cheapskate.
Do you have the machine too?
Yes, but I changed them. I put my own recordings in.
I didn't.
I love this guy.
Because you know what? I don't give a fuck.
Well, when you hit that opening, I was like, oh, that's what came with the machine.
You know what? I started it, right? And I get the best shit. I got all, when we got all the equipment.
You got great equipment.
Thank you.
I want to tell you that, Larry, you got great equipment. I like
But I fucked it up.
Well, no, you got to put some of yours. I can make you some openings.
No, I can't now. I fucking can't do it. I was gonna check. I says, why?
Because you want to be unique. You want to do.
You don't think I'm fucking unique? No. You don't think I'm fucking unique?
So when I did have you ever heard the opening of my show? I don't know if you ever heard the openings.
Oh, yeah.
I had an entire choir from Detroit. I have these like religious open.
Are you for real?
Oh my God, my openings are awesome.
Now you're gonna make me fucking go look at the opening.
No, I'm gonna bring you into the studio. I'm gonna play them for you. No, they're great. It's a full choir. I had a full choir. Dude, I have six.
We're
I
gonna
have
do
6
another
different
show. We gotta do.
I have 6 different.
I'm coming
openings.
back next week.
I know. I can't wait.
Will you do another show with me?
I didn't. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I didn't think I was gonna like this as much as I do. I would do this in a second.
Good.
I love this.
The reason why I want to do it.
I hope somebody I hope someone listens.
No. I know. Listen, I guarantee you something.
Yeah.
My first podcast, and this is how you know podcasts work well.
Yeah.
38,000 fucking downloads. It's
Okay.
fucking sick numbers. You know, it's funny because I did all this podcast, and they say, "Oh, if you have 200 downloads, you're a success. You do this." I go, "What?" In hours, thousands, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I mean, it's just because obviously my following on YouTube, and I just I never want to change my format. Meaning this, I'm a talker. Obviously, you are. We are.
Well,
That's what we do.
We got Larry. We got stories. We got a lot of stories.
And you're a storyteller, Bulldog, like me.
I am a storyteller. Storytellers. It's just my life. I don't make up. I'm not like a jokester making up jokes.
No.
I don't have to.
People say to me, "How do you?" Because it's so easy for me.
I think
when I talked in your show, Bulldog.
Yeah, it's easy.
I don't. The stories are the stories. The fuck they are.
Yeah. Probably the most famous podcaster right now is Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay, by far.
I really like Joe Rogan. I
do too.
I tip my hat to everything he's done. Oh. I think he does a great job because he's kind of he's real like this.
100%.
He sits across. They have a couple drinks. They smoke cigars. They tell stories.
Do acid. Do fucking mushrooms. Whatever the fuck.
Where is it?
It's right here.
All right,
hold on. I do have it. But Thursday, really, you're gonna be doing that shit. So stay tuned, everybody. You're gonna see You're gonna see fucking goddamn Bulldog on mushrooms.
I have a question. Do your listeners contact you?
Yes.
How do they contact you?
Email.
Give it out. They should be talking to you about
They
this.
do already.
What's the email?
Larry FL 2007 at Gmail.
What's FL?
Florida.
Oh, Larry FL at
2007.
2007.
That's the year I got out of prison.
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
And that's how they're gonna get. I'm not giving my email out because I don't want to
give it to me. I'll put it out there.
No, you know what I do, Larry? I will tell you this.
I'm telling you, I'm having a ball with you, but you got to come back Thursday. I'm gonna do another show.
I will. I'll do this. I hope my listeners. I do get a lot of emails, and I will tell you this much. And I've got a very busy life because between this and then I go to my factory and I try to be a husband and a father and everything.
Fucking get into your fucking goddamn product.
But
I love stress shit.
One of the things I do is I answer every email personally. It may take me a while to get to them, but I will answer every single one myself. I have to.
No, I mean
it might take me 2 weeks to get to yours. But I promise everyone's coming from me. Nobody else answers them.
I don't know how you do that.
Because I have. Because I
understand it.
I love those guys.
Can't. Listen, I understand. I love my audience. I really do.
So
was that us or was that one of my fucking bonds?
Right? No. That was that was outside. That was one of the tractors outside. So how much time do we have? Do we have time to talk about something or no?
Fuck what time yet?
Yeah, everybody's already tuned off. They don't care.
No, not at all. Not at all. I know my audience. You know what? Why this is so interesting?
In December 12th.
Fucking guys are way out there.
December 12th, 2012. My wife said to me, she goes, I have an idea. Now my wife is.
So this is 10 years ago. More than that.
Yeah, 10 years ago. A little over 10
years ago.
She had an idea. We were watching Survivor. Okay.
I used to bet on that in prison.
I bet you did.
Swear to God.
Hey, speaking of betting, aren't you sponsored by a betting company?
Absolutely.
Who are those guys?
Uwager. Look at you. I love you. Such a fucking radio guy.
Who are those guys?
Uwager.lv.
Tell me about them.
The greatest fucking company. Matter of fact, they are the number
What is it called?
Uwager.
Like the letter U?
Y-O-U.
Oh, Y-O-U.
Uwager.
Okay.
.lv. They are the number one internet scammer. And here's why they're good. I know them. First of all, I had a offshore fucking book went up back in the day.
Shocking.
And they are fucking so good because they pay daily. If you want your money, you get it daily. You make a wager, you win, you get your money. You want to know what they did for me? Let me tell you how good they are. I'm doing a poker tournament on the 10th. Did you know they're giving away free $2,000? Anybody for free? You can join and play poker against me. If you knock me out, you get $200 free. But if not, if you win the tournament,
right now.
If you win the tournament, you get Are
you a good poker player?
Very good. But I play in tournaments and stuff. But anyway, they not only did that, they fucking. Here's the deal: if you sign up and you put $500 up or 200, you can put 1 to 500. They give you 70% So if you put up 100, they give you 170 to play with.
Okay.
If you put 200, they give you 340. If you put $500, you got 850 to play with. Or you can say, I don't want the 350, but I want a free box of Larry cigars. Free. Sent to me.
I'll tell you what, folks. Take the fucking cigars.
Yeah.
The crooked diamond cigars from Larry Lawton are amazing.
You know, you are such a great promoter.
Is there a website to get these? Where do you get them?
Absolutely. CrookedDiamondCigars.com.
Okay, so so I'll take my CrookedDiamondCigars.com. Take me back to You Wager. So what do I do now? I get the 850 or I get the 350.
Yeah, you know, You Wager. Yeah. I'm telling you, I just got into them. I have a meeting with them. And they are just so over the top because they used to fucking advertise on Howard Stern's show. And now they're advertising on my show. That's pretty fucking big.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And, you know, I look at it as this. Will never, ever, Bulldog, put my name behind something. I don't believe it. It's just the way I am. If that makes sense. Look at you fucking look. I love his face. I mean that. I will not. Fuck, I gotta piss. That's the biggest problem with the show.
Right now?
Well, soon.
You go piss. Are we done, or do you want to keep going?
We're gonna go for how long you want to go for?
I'll go for whatever because you're giving me all sorts of stuff to talk about.
But you're coming back, right? Are you gonna come back Thursday? I have
to look at my calendar, but yes, I will.
I'm gonna come here Thursday. Listen to me. Yes. I was looking at my schedule.
Yes.
Before you came in here.
Yeah.
I'm going to come back Thursday.
Okay.
I'll come on your show if you want.
Yes.
If you don't want, just you got things going, whatever.
I would tell you. No, but can I just stop? I don't know where to stop, and I know you have to take a leak. But talking about putting your name behind anything, I will never say anything. And this is how I made my career. If I say I like something, all I have on that radio show
is your word.
Is my word.
Same with me.
And I used to be sponsored by a lot of things, especially down Island, for instance, down in St. Martin. There was a restaurant. I can't remember the name of it. They advertised on my show, and it wasn't a huge advertisement. Maybe it was, I don't know, 3,000, 5,000, whatever it was. And I went to the restaurant, and I went back. It was a French guy. I remember this, Jerome or something like that, or Gerard or something. And I went up to him, and he advertised for a couple of weeks, and I went to the restaurant, and I walked back to him, and I gave him his whole check for $5,000. It was like for the month or whatever it was. And I said, here, I can't do this with a good conscience. I said, your food stinks.
Are you kidding me?
I said, he goes, but I paid for it. I said, but
you're no good.
I can't do it.
So
if anybody hears me talk about something, like today, for instance, we had some girls in the studio. You were there.
I was there.
Okay. From the Aesthetic Institute. And they gave me a shot.
Did it feel good?
I wouldn't have said it did if I didn't.
So do you need another shot next week? I'll call him up. I'll have him come over and fucking goddamn.
So here's the thing. I wouldn't have said anything. Because I said on the air, I said, hey, is it possible? So they gave me
heard you.
They gave me a vitamin. I don't know
what it was.
They did it to me. Did you feel anything?
I mean, I take testosterone.
Okay.
So, I mean, I take a few things. So I feel good.
Okay.
I feel good.
I was
a
little bit sluggish at that time. They gave me that shot. And within 10 minutes,
15 minutes,
I felt something. I would have never said a word about it if I didn't feel that.
You're like me. I won't say nothing.
No, I'll just say nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll say other stuff.
You know, people say, they go, well, you really mean that? I says, listen, I might not say nothing, and that's good. But if I like it and I say something, I will say it.
Like I have a pizza. There's a Bulldog pizza. There's a Bulldog sandwich.
I know about the Bulldog sandwich right here.
There's a Bulldog roll.
I'm coming to lunch here today, I think, before I leave.
Let's go. I've got all sorts of things that with my name on it. I've had drinks and this and that, and there's a Bulldog. There's a Bulldog old fashioned at Sunset Grill. It's awesome.
Forget that here, distillery, man.
But if I don't
is
like
there
it,
is there a liquor there for you?
We'll see. But if I don't like it,
I love it.
I will not put my name on it.
And
that is the truth. And I got something big coming out. So can I tell one story real quick?
Please tell me.
Just one story.
Yes.
And then I know you got to piss.
No, I got to pee. That's all.
Okay. December 12th,
Can
2012.
you tell the story?
Yeah, but I want you to hear it too.
I'm going to hear it.
You're not going to
I'm
hear
gonna hear
it.
the fucking story.
All right,
Keep going.
All right, you go pee.
Go.
I'm going to tell the story. So, December 12th, 2012. My wife, and if I, Larry, this part you'll like. My wife is she's a clinic, she's a therapist. Okay. So she had a lot of customers and she was doing a lot of therapy and stuff like that. And unlike Larry and I, my wife is a great person. Did you hear that part? All right, son of a bitch. She's the, it sounds weird like a husband saying this, but my wife is truly the greatest person I've ever met. And she wants to help people out. So she is a therapist, and she was seeing clients in her office, and she noticed that there was like at pandemic levels of stress. Everybody's stressed out. People are stressed. So what she wanted to do is she just wanted to figure out a way to help people when they weren't in her office. And she said, how do you help people out with stress? And it's just such a crazy, everybody's stressed out. So how do you do it? So what she came up with was a way to help with stress. And she created a product. And I remember she told me about this on that day. And the reason I remember it being that day is, 12, 12, 12. It's easy to remember. But she told me about the idea. She goes, I came up with this idea. It's a stress reliever. And it's like, I guess the easiest way to describe it is like Play-Doh. It's like a stress ball, but she added a scent component to it. And the reason she did that is because when you get stressed, you kind of tighten up. Everything tightens up and you're stressed out. And when you have a scent that you like, you kind of open up. You open up your breathing. You open up your senses, and it opens you up and it frees you from the stress. So when you put that in there, and then plus the squeezing it and the sensory stuff and tactile, as you're squeezing this and you open up with the scent and you play with this, it takes your mind into your hand, and now you think of that. So whatever's been stressing you now goes to your hand. It's like a stress ball, same thing, but on steroids. So she came up with this on 12/12/12, and I remember that Christmas in 2012, I bought her for Christmas. I remember giving it to her. I bought her a giant, and you met my wife. She's not a big woman. And I bought her a giant brassiere.
I heard every word. I fucking love it.
It was a giant bra. It was like a freaking, I don't know,
a bra,
like a double F or huge.
I didn't see that.
No, she doesn't need that. So and she opened up the Christmas present. And she goes, "What is this?" I said, "It's your idea that you came up with. I am going to support you 100%."
Oh, like a support bra.
That's it. So what it is she came up with a product, and it's called, the name of it, if you can go to the website if you want, it's called Pinch Me Dough. It's Pinch Me Therapy Dough.
PINCHDOUGH?
PINCHME, Pinch Me, DOUGH.com. PinchMeDough.com. So she worked her ass off. I mean, she did that. She created this. It's not me. I didn't create it. But I just said, I love your idea.
I love the idea.
And so she went to work, and she doesn't know, she's not a great cook. But she took over our kitchen and she cooked this stuff up in our kitchen. And she turned our house into this business. And she worked day and night. And she worked.
How do you come up with to do something?
Because she wanted to help people.
No, I love that. When you said, and listen,
she did it.
I'm big into no stress. I told you that. No drama. No stress.
Yeah.
And we all have it in our own ways. And we have to deal with it in our own ways.
Right.
Like I said, I'm a fidget guy.
Then I'll bring you some.
No. I want to know how do you know this is gonna work? It's not gonna hurt your hands. It's not gonna stick to my. It doesn't stick to you,
she worked,
right?
No, she worked day and night, years. I'm telling you, this woman worked her ass off.
I know what it
day
takes
and night,
too.
Every single day. That's all she did, and she researched, and she tried it, and she just kept coming around, and she finally figured it out. Not only that, but if you go to the website, pinchmedough.com, she designed every label. She created every scent.
She's on every facet of this business.
So, yes.
How long does it last?
It'll last you over a year, jar.
So you mean one jar.
One jar.
And now.
You take a little bit, you take a lot, you take whatever you want.
Okay, you squeeze this.
Right.
And it smells good.
Yes, we have like 20 different scents now.
Okay, so I could smell and just start thinking and calm myself.
Just play with it.
Now, do I put it back in the jar?
Yep.
And you can take it out again?
Yep.
Do you have to refrigerate it?
No, but you can. You could put it in a refrigerator. It's cool. It feels cool. But no, you don't have to. And
it's not going to go bad.
No. Well, give it a year or two,
and then
or
it's
whatever.
not going to smell anymore.
But buy another one. They're $14.99. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Yeah,
I just want to know what I'm trying to. Because I want to try it.
I'm gonna make sure you have some. So
next time I come here, I hope I do. I want to do it on the show.
Yes, absolutely. And so
because I want to show people what it is.
Yeah. Okay. And we got a call. This is right around COVID time. We got a call from Shark Tank.
Oh, you fucking were on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Now I have to hear this.
So we had already, listen,
we're doing great.
The business was doing well. It wasn't like we needed Shark Tank, but who the hell wouldn't want them? When we were in, okay. So I deal with.
This is great because I always want to tell Mr. Wonderful go fuck himself.
I deal with the. I deal with the financial, like I said, we stay in each other. She's my only partner in business right now, other than what I'm getting into with my son. That's it. Wow. But that's it. I don't want any more partners. She does her thing. I do the books. She does the creative and all that. And so
where's your wife's background?
She was a therapist. Well,
she's still a therapist?
She was actually a stockbroker.
Is that how you met her?
No, when I met her, I was working on the commodity exchange. I remember a buddy of mine, Chichi, may he rest in peace. He walked up and he said, "Hey," he goes, "you need any summer help?" And I said, "No." I said, I got enough people. I got a bunch of people. And I turned around and I looked, and there was this blonde standing there. And I said,
fucking dirty motherfucker.
I was 22 years old. Okay. And I turned around and I said, "Her?" I go, "Yeah, I'll hire her."
No, but does she have a background in therapy?
Yeah. So I oh God, this story's way too long. So I hired her as a clerk, and I had actually kind of had a girlfriend that I was breaking up with, and I kept asking her out, and she wouldn't go out with me, and finally she did. And that was in 1985.
Well, I know you robbed the cradle.
No.
Yeah, you did.
But
she's
that was
fucking a lot. At least she looks a lot younger.
She looks a lot younger. No, she's only a couple years younger.
She's a really nice woman.
She's
too.
fantastic.
I talked to her today at your show.
It's the best.
And she just seems. I love a calming personality.
That's her.
Really is.
Yeah.
You could tell. Now, so she has a background in
so
that.
So she worked at the exchange. Then she was still in college when I met her. She was just doing it for a summer job, and then afterwards she became a stockbroker. And then when we moved down to the islands,
I love that she did that.
She went.
That's a great girl.
Well, she was a mom, and she wanted to be raising the kids, and she wanted to help out, and she joined one of these like abused women things. And she was trying to help out.
Yeah,
she started working there, and then got her degree, and she became a therapist.
Wow.
And she started a business.
She's amazing. Can you bring her on next week?
Yeah, she's amazing.
Can you bring her on?
Sure.
How about both?
No. She's out of town. She'll be in Atlanta at a trade show for Pinch Me. So she can't do it. So she's on her.
Well, can you come on?
100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
100%.
good. Because I'm coming back.
I'm canceling everything I have next Thursday for this.
Next Thursday. I'm being here.
Yeah.
So at least I'll do your show, whatever, and we'll come here.
Yep.
I want to do another show.
All right.
Because this is intriguing to me. Because I hope you have some. I want to try it right here.
Oh yeah.
I want to try something in my hand. And I love.
Hey, I got a question for you that your listeners may not know. I'm looking at you, Larry, and your arms. You have a lot of tattoos. Do they all mean something?
Yeah, there's certain tattoos that do. I have a tattoo on my leg. I won't get into today.
Okay.
That a friend got killed, and I'll never fix it. And that's a pretty deep one. I might even show it. I'll wear shorts and show it, even though we'll keep it heated in here. And that one meant something. And there's certain ones that mean something. Yeah.
All these in prison?
Yeah, most of them.
What was your first tattoo?
I had a fucking tattoo in 1976.
This is before you went in.
Yeah. I have my name is Larry. On my father.
But you forget your name?
Yeah, you sound like my father. My father goes, "Hey, stupid, put fucking Lawton over here and your address in your forehead." My mother hit me with a waffle iron. Remember the old waffle iron?
Mm-hmm.
My mother fucking hit me with a waffle iron, which is pretty wild. But it's fucking great. I listen.
Where do we get to?
We're at over 2 hours.
No way. So nobody's listening anymore.
Oh, no, they're listening.
Get out of here.
I have people ask me to go longer.
No.
Swear to, Randy Lanier, you got to have him on.
I will. Now, when you told me you knew Randy Lanier, I couldn't remember who he was. I watched the whole show on him once.
Oh, there's a whole show on Netflix on him.
I saw
it's called Bad Sport.
That's it. I watched it. It was great.
Great fucking show.
Yeah,
and the guy's better. So Randy and I did my show. Now Randy came to my studio up again in Central Florida from Miami, and Randy and I'm
waiting for that invite, folks. I haven't gotten it yet.
But you got it. It's fucking open, motherfucker. Randy came on my show, and now everybody was in the studio, and we had a bunch of people watching and shit, and we're drinking like this, having fun, and Randy and I started talking about people we know in prison because we were in the same prison, not at the same time.
Now, folks who don't know, Randy was a drug dealer.
How about the biggest pot fucking dealer?
And then he funded. How did he get into pot dealing? Was he a pot dealer first or a race car driver
pot
first?
Dealer first.
Okay.
And then he loved to race,
right.
So he got into racing.
He's a great story.
You got to have him on. I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up. I don't know what he'll do it. Maybe he'll do it. No, I don't mean he'll do it. I don't know if he'll come. If he comes through the area.
Oh, if he comes through the area, I'd love him in studio, or we do phone interviews.
I know you do. Randy's a great guy. So him and I started talking stories. People said they were enthralled because we're talking about people we both know, and we're fucking guys. And people go, "You two are fucking like." I took him to lunch with my friends because I always take. If anybody comes to my studio, you ever come to Florida, there's an open invitation in Florida, Central Florida. You're anywhere in Central Florida, you got to come to me. Anywhere in Florida, you come to me.
I'm having you take me to Disney World, motherfucker.
That I won't do. I'll send you to fucking Disney World. I'll pay for it.
We're going to go on the Avatar ride.
Oh, fucking great fucking ride.
We talked with my movie review guy today about Avatar
great
too.
Fucking ride.
And Larry's talking about going on the Avatar ride.
That is a great ride.
All right.
But I mean, I take friends to meet my friends.
Yeah.
And then they were all fucking out. My friends are fucking eclectic group. One of my friends invented the iPhone Touch.
Really?
In fact, he affects everybody's life because he actually invented how to put Wi-Fi on a phone. He's a good friend of mine, very close friend of mine. And matter of fact,
now we'd like to have him on the show.
Absolutely. Too. He is a fucking. We go to Daytona every year. We're going to Daytona. I take this RV to Daytona. This year we got 12 RVs going to Daytona. All my friends. You want to talk? We're on the infield.
Yeah.
Talk about a party?
I'd stay away from that one.
Yeah. You're 100% right. But it is the best time.
But the Randy Lanier thing. So I did watch something.
We gotta close.
Yeah. Okay.
I can stay with you for
we're not
another 2 hours.
Look, it's time. We got to go.
Listen,
but we're going to have a part 2.
Wait. Let me tell you what's happening.
All right. Tell me what's happening.
First of all, today is Friday. Whatever the fuck. What is it?
Friday the 6th.
Yeah, it's up.
When does this
Friday,
go up?
Now.
What? This is going to be up today? People can watch this?
They can listen to it.
They can listen to it today.
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I mean, on video, maybe. Yeah.
I wouldn't listen to this thing.
Oh, it's fucking, no. Seriously, I want to thank you, and I mean this in a big way. This is great. You know why? You're so easy to fucking talk. You always are. I mean, we have such a great time. You haven't been interviewed. You always fucking interview me.
Yeah.
So I got to be the guy standing there, and I don't like that. I need a chair, motherfucker.
Oh, you want a chair? I'll give you a chair. There's a reason why I do that.
Is there really?
Yeah. So if you notice, normally my studio is really cold, and I always make everybody stand up because you have more energy. So
I don't think you have to worry about my energy.
No, but people stand.
Look at your energy right now.
Well, I'm having fun.
And me,
you know, I got to say, Larry, when I did meet you, I don't remember. I really don't remember how we met. You don't either.
I really don't.
But I do know when we met.
It's been a dozen years. I would say 12 years, 10 years, 12
But there was something about you I connected with. and I knew, obviously, with what you did and everything else. Stand-up guy, you know.
That's a fact. But
I just said there's something about you I really liked. And to do this is so easy because you're just a regular guy.
You know.
And if you weren't, I wouldn't do it. I don't care. I don't care what money you have, what show you have, what this you have. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter.
Bulldog, you know I'm 100%
Yeah.
like you. 100%. It's never that. I connect with people because, and there's not many. I don't mean that. I mean, I connect.
I get it.
This is a fucking I can literally. We blew through 2 fucking hours.
That's bizarre. How long did we go?
We're 2 hours and 10 minutes. Okay. And it's like fucking nothing. And I don't mean that. We haven't touched on.
We haven't touched on a lot of stuff.
No. And we're gonna. Here's what people are gonna say to me. I can guarantee it.
What's that?
Because I've been doing this a long time too, like you. My show, they know me how I am. I'm all over the place, and so are you, in your own way. But
I'm organized.
But a good way. No, Bulldog. In a great way.
Larry, we've lived lives, and we've done things, and that's what makes it.
Randy. Randy. Yeah. I can't wait until we do our next one because it's so many things I got to ask you yet. Okay. I mean, there's fucking so many. I got to ask you about interviews you did.
Okay.
I got to, you're a celebrity that you really are. You're a celebrity who's done a lot of major people.
That's a weird word.
Okay, whatever. Call it what it is.
Have I signed autographs? Yes, big deal.
Yeah, so have I. I don't give a fuck about that. But you've interviewed and you've been around people. Like, I mean, in a great way. And you're just such a regular fucking like me.
I appreciate it.
And in our own ways. And not only do we connect, you support things like I support things. Whether it's the stress relief with your wife. I really can't wait to talk about it. I hope you bring it. Please bring it.
I will, 100%.
Because I want to show people right here. Because some people, they say, "Oh, I want to go to your video."
We would be sitting here right now. You'd be playing with it, and all of a sudden, you'd be like, "Wow,
this is fucking good," and it smells good.
Oh, it smells good. There's all different scents. So I'll bring a whole bunch of them down here.
I'm dying to try it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now, it's funny because I have a driver who's 25, right, and he's a kid that fucking is smart. He's smart from St. Louis, and he'll fucking try it, but he won't be.
When you say smart, everybody's smart.
Yeah,
it depends where you're standing when you say they're smart.
Some people are just stuck on stupid.
Well, there are stupid people, but but different people. Somebody may say that person's stupid.
No,
put them in a different situation, and they're really smart. It's like I learned stuff. Like even the other day, like I was talking with my son about something. And I remember thinking, I was like,
I want to thank you for your son.
Cool.
I want to thank your son on in my show right now.
Yeah.
He's in the service.
Yep. He is.
I love service. I'm retired military. Yep. And I want to thank, his name's Jack.
Yeah.
I want to thank Jack not just for his service. I love that he's doing his service. And you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong.
I want to tell you what he wanted. He went in there. He went into the Air Force, and he went in to do special ops. He went in there to do that. He really wanted to go. It was called TAC-P. I don't know if you know what that is.
No, every service has their own.
He was special ops.
Except the Coast Guard. We don't have the fucking shit.
and he went in there to do that, and he really wanted to go frontline, all in, do this. He was there that's what he wanted to do. And unfortunately, he hurt his knee in basic training. And so right now he's he's
doing his service.
He's doing his service, but he is in a desk job, which is not what he wanted to do. But he said the other day he was talking to my wife, and he said he had to do like a briefing.
His mom.
Yeah, his mom. My wife.
My wife.
Yeah. And he was talking to his mom, and he said, "Hey, it was really cool. I had to do a briefing in front of all these like top guys," and he really liked that. So I'm happy for him to do that, and I'm happy for him. He found a nice girl and everything else.
I guarantee
he's doing great.
He's gonna be a superstar.
Yeah,
because
good.
You don't get to that level.
Yeah,
and I want to thank him for his service. I always thank young people for their service because I did my service time, and
thank you, Larry. I got to thank you too.
No,
from what I understand, he didn't do much, folks.
Fuck
Larry cost us more than he helped us.
I have over the years.
You're Larry. Talking about you real quick. Nobody wants to talk about you on this podcast.
No, it's not my podcast.
I know, but you're you're such an inspiration to so many people from what you've done and how you turn your life around. You're living proof that you could do it.
Can I say something
Sure.
about that?
Yeah.
Only thing I want people to know is no matter what they've done in life, no matter what bad choices they made, they can turn it around. That is the only thing I want people to know.
Amen.
And with that said, I am going to end. And you're going to be back with me Thursday. So we're going to be on Friday's show.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do it Thursday. You and I are going to be doing it. And you please come back. I really
100%.
Thank you.
I love this. This was awesome.
You don't get interviewed, but you're going to get interviewed. Because we didn't even
We're not interviewing.
Wait.
We're just talking.
We didn't touch on a lot of things.
There's a lot of talking.
I mean, your interviews. I'm dying to know more about, and I mean this, about your wife's stuff, because I love shit that helps people.
Yeah.
I really do. All kidding aside. You got a great staff. You got great staff here. I love it here. I can't wait to go to your dinner or lunch or whatever. I want my gold card for next summer.
Get you covered.
Next summer, you got me covered?
If anybody wants to see this place that we're at, you got to
tell them about secrets. Tell them a little bit about secrets.
No. We'll do that next time. But go to the website. Look at it ahead of time. Secrets.
S-E-A.
S-E-A, like the C. R-E-T-S. Secrets.com. And you'll see what we're talking about. It is one man started this thing.
I love that guy. And I'd love to talk to him someday.
You will. I was going to say, I will bring him in.
Can you bring him Thursday?
Yeah. I'll call him and make sure he's in town.
How about we do 15, 20 minutes?
Oh, no. He's probably 3-4 hours.
How's this? How about, and I mean this.
Yeah.
How about I do 2 shows?
Yeah.
I'll do one with you.
Yeah.
And I do one with him.
I'll talk to him about it. He would love to.
See if he's around.
It'll be great. If he's around, he'll do it.
If he's around, I'd love to do it.
He is awesome. He is one of the most unique people you've ever met.
I totally wanted to.
And a mind. Look what he designed. This is a figment of his imagination.
You do know that every time I come here, it's different.
Yeah. Well, just so you guys know, this place, when you see it, Secrets, it is I think it's 5,000 people capacity. And there's another 1,000 waiting in line to get in.
Really?
Yeah. There's 20 bars here.
Listen to me. People, I'm letting you know, I am in Ocean City, Maryland.
Yep.
People don't know. You have to come here. I was here in summer, and it blew me the fuck away. I thought you gave me this card, and I went out into the water.
Yeah.
And I had a ball. Next time, I want to bring a friend of mine or two.
Okay.
And I know you. I want the card so at least I can get around here. Because I'll tell you what,
Dude,
the
you
card
got my number. You can give me a call. I'll let you in. What about the card? You and the fucking card. Just give me a call.
Give me a fucking card. No. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Please, people, when I just Google Secrets, SEACR Secrets.
Yeah.
And then, of course, that Ocean 98.
Yeah.
Listen to me when I tell you something. You'll go to Wikipedia and look at my man Bulldog. No,
see, that's downplayed too.
No, shut up. You can't downplay it now. You're here.
Yeah.
You're fucking over the world, fucker.
Guys,
86 countries we're hurting.
I have the
86 countries.
I have the greatest job in radio.
I know you
do. And that's what I think about every day. So
and I'm honored to go on, and I thank you.
Wow, it's my pleasure. Thank you for doing this.
No,
nobody does this with me, Larry. I never get invited anywhere.
I love this, and thank you for having me on your show. And
sure.
You got a great crew.
Are you kidding? And thank you to Crooked Diamond. Thank you guys for supporting this. Crooked Diamond, awesome stuff. And also thanks to the guys over there at YouWager, YouWager.lv. Thank you guys for supporting my friend Larry.
YouWager LV. Matter of fact, I'll even mention it on Bulldog Show.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring some books and whatever he wants. I have a bunch of stuff in the RV for him.
Gangster Redemption is the book you guys got to get. Every kid needs to read this book. Every adult needs to read this book. Larry Lawton is living proof.
Are we done with our promotions?
No.
I love him. I love this fucking guy. Hold on. I mean this. The best.
Next week, this is fun.
Next week, we're coming on.
Can't wait.
Everybody, listen, thank you very much. Please, as I always say at the end of every show, please make good choices. Do the right thing. I don't want to see any places I went to. Have a great day. See me Monday. This coming Monday we'll be on. And next Friday, we got Bulldog back. We're going to have a great show. Have a great day, everybody. Please stay safe. Make sure you make good choices.